call from Boston. Now Sean McDonough joins us from the booth. He and Joe Castiglione have the call from Fenway Park tonight. Sean, let's start with last night because long game, but a fun game. How much fun was it for you to watch this game unfold, and especially in the 10th inning when you had these complementary pieces like Mickey Gasper, Nick Sogard, and Manuel Valdez, and then ultimately Rob Refsnyder deliver in the clutch?
Yeah, I think that's part of what makes sports great, right? Not just baseball, but particularly baseball. Mickey Gasper coming up last night, 28 years old, major league debut, to get thrown into that situation. You have to give Alex Cora a lot of credit. And Alex uses his bench, and he's not afraid to send people up there to pinch hit. And you have pointed it out many times what a good job he does using his personnel. You know, it wasn't a pretty game. A lot of walks, a lot of men left on base. Kind of another frustrating night for the Red Sox. They couldn't get a clutch hit. That's been a problem the last few days. You know, they're not hitting for any power now the last few days. I think they just have too good a lineup and too many guys who can hit for power for that to last. But the last two games, the Red Sox have one extra base hit and no home runs. So they need to get back with the power in the upcoming games, hopefully starting tonight. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun, a great ending. I mentioned on the pregame show last night that I had friends in from Arizona, Jim and Debbie Marsh, who are season ticket holders for the Arizona Diamondbacks. They're also University of Arizona grads. And Rob Refsnyder, a good U of A man, a former World Series MVP for the Arizona Wildcats, wound up having the big hit with a couple of Arizona Wildcats in our booth last night. So it was a good night if you're a U of A person.
And it was great to have them at Fenway Park for a game like that with Rob delivering. And he was so clutch with Arizona. He was the most outstanding player in the College World Series when they won it in 2012. And, you know, you mentioned what I say about Alex Cora and the way he has managed this team this year, Sean. What's impressed you about the way these rookies, and we just talked about it with some of the guys that delivered in the 10th inning, what's impressed you about the way they've just been able to handle the pressure of being in a playoff race, and then also on top of that, handling an environment like Boston, which you know is not really for everybody?
Yeah, I think it says a lot. It's been impressive all season long. They don't look phased at all. You know, Ceddanne Rafael has become one of my favorite players. You know, with the job that he's done, both, at shortstop and center field. He plays with a smile on his face. Even last night when he took a pitch off the tip of the nose, he was laughing about it as he was over third base talking to Kyle Hudson, the third base coach. So it's a fun group. I think it's a nucleus of players who are going to be a big part of hopefully some success going forward. We know the big three prospects now are at AAA, so they're getting closer. And there's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, Kyle Teal and Roman Anthony, they're making their AAA debuts tonight. Marcelo Meyer still day-to-day. We're chatting with Sean McDonough as we get you set for Red Sox versus Rangers, middle match of a three-game set. Sean, you mentioned the lack of power from the Red Sox recently, and one guy, it's really a small sample size, but Rafael Devers, 2 for 19 over his last 5 games. Have you seen anything in these last couple games that is alarming?
I don't know. You know, you pay a lot more attention to the numbers than I do, and I should pay more attention to it. Lately, to me, it just seems like he's swinging a lot of bad pitches. You know, his chase rate, as they say, has gone down this year. But lately, it looks to me like he hasn't been quite as patient or selective. And, you know, swinging hard as usual, but it looks like he's swinging even harder than usual, if that's possible. So that might be a part of it, but he's too good a hitter for it to remain that way for very long.
We're hoping today, Sean, that you and Joe do not have to call a lot of Texas Rangers home runs against Cutter Crawford. He has given up 13 over his last 4 starts. So what are you hoping to see from him tonight?
Keeping the ball in the ballpark.
I guess I made that pretty easy.
It's shocking, right? Because, I mean, he was exactly the opposite at the beginning of the year. He didn't give up a home run in his first 6 starts. I believe it was, I'm going to check my notes to make sure this is accurate, but he gave up only 6 home runs in his first 13 starts, and now it's 13 home runs allowed in the last 4. So it's shocking, really, and obviously that needs to change if he's going to be an effective pitcher going forward, because no pitcher can survive those numbers.
And we'll hopefully see a lack of home runs from the Rangers tonight with him on the mound, see if he can fix that issue. Final thing to get to, Sean, you know, it's been very weird these last 2 days looking at the lineup and not seeing Jarren Duran's name at the top. David Hamilton, for the second straight night, he gets the leadoff spot role. How tough do you think it is for someone like David Hamilton to take over that spot, even in a temporary fashion, when he knows in the back of his mind that he's replacing one of the best players, not only in Major League Baseball, but one of the best leadoff hitters in the sport, too?
Yeah, maybe there's a little more pressure on him, but he's done a nice job this year. I wasn't really convinced watching him the first couple of opportunities that he had that he was going to be a major league player, but I think he's proven that he is. He obviously stole his 30th base of the year last night, so he didn't seem fazed by it. And I think knowing that it's really just a temporary thing, Jarren Duran likely will be back tomorrow. I know Jarren hoped to play in every game this year, and I believe he had prior to serving Game 1 of the suspension last night. But, they managed to win last night and end their 4-game losing streak without a guy who's been arguably, I hate the word arguably, now I think he has been their best everyday player this year. So he will likely be back tomorrow for the final game of this 3-game series, and hopefully in that game the Red Sox will be going for a sweep.
All right, Sean, we'll try to keep this one under 3.5 hours. Thanks for the time, as always. Have a great call with Joe.
My pleasure, my friend. Thank you.
All right, that is Sean McDonough. Again, he and Joe Castiglione have the call tonight from Fenway Park as we get you set for Red Sox versus Rangers. Again, the Red Sox 2 games out of that third wild card spot held by the Kansas City Royals. And you can watch the Red Sox pregame show on Twitch. Just follow WEEI. Let Love Bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Coming up next, the Hall of Famer Joe Castiglione sits down with Red Sox manager Alex Cora, presented by your New England Ford dealers. I'm Joe Wild. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
And they're off. The race for small business loans is underway. Out of the gate, it's Monster Bank, followed by Nickel and Dime Bank. Nickel and Dime is moving on the inside, now followed by Excessive Fees Bank. But wait, Owners Bank is pulling out of the pack, and it's Owners and Monster out in front. Down the stretch they come. Monster Bank pulls up lane as Owners Bank crosses the finish line. Magnificent!
Faster business loans, lines of credit, and small business credit cards. We move faster. Owners Bank. All business, no BS. Owners Bank is a division of Liberty Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Let me count the ways. Your case will be handled by your lawyer, a paralegal, and a case manager who's always in the office for you when your lawyer's in court. There's also a 24-hour hotline if you ever have a question or a problem. We've collected over $20 billion and won a lot. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey there, weekend warriors. It's Gresh. You sick of that slice? Tired of those 3 putts? What if I told you your handicap isn't about your swing? It's about your weight. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame with Awaken 180. We're talking 10 strokes by the end of August, getting your tour card by September, winning your first major year 1. Taking strokes off your game is just 40 pounds away at Awaken 180 weight loss. Awaken 180 does not guarantee an immediate 10 strokes off your score, receiving a tour card, or the ability to control the weather. Individual results may vary. Awaken 180 cannot guarantee that your newfound golf prowess will lead to a sponsorship deal, and we cannot guarantee it either. Awaken 180 is not responsible for any dramatic fist pumps or unsolicited golf tips you give to strangers. Awaken 180 does not offer refunds for any lost wagers made on your improved golf game. Bet wisely, friends. Strokes off your game by dropping pounds off your frame. Awaken180weightloss.com.
It's one thing falling in love with a house, picturing yourself moving in and calling it home, and quite another navigating the world of price negotiating, mortgage lenders, and finding the budget that works best for you. An agent who's a Realtor can make understanding that world easier. Realtors have the expertise, access to proprietary data, and tools to help you get from imagining living somewhere to actually doing it. That's the kind of help we can provide. Because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
We're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council. He went to doctor after doctor looking for relief and always walked away discouraged. Surgery and drugs hadn't worked before, so why would he try them again? That's when Carmen made an appointment at QC Kinetics.
I'll tell you one thing. I got a spring in my step. The bounce is back in my step. My quality of life improving exponentially since I've been going to QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics has treated over 35,000 patients like Carmen, using their own healing components, concentrating them into damaged knees, hips, shoulders, and backs. No surgery, no drugs.
The pain's gone, quality of life so much better, and mentally I'm in such a better place because I know that I'm not going to wake up to the same old struggles that I have been dealing with every single day. 10 months ago, no joke, I was a prime candidate for a knee replacement. Today, I'm not because of the treatment I'm receiving at QC Kinetics.
Carmen finally got relief, and it was easy, starting with a free consultation at QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics 413-992-5450. That's 413-992-5450. 413-992-5450.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
And this is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Joe Weil with you inside the WEEI Red Sox studios as we get you set for the Red Sox against the Texas Rangers. Game 2 of a 3-game set. Big series for the Red Sox to rack up some W's against a below 500 team. Considering the teams that are coming up on the slate, they're going to go at Baltimore, then they're going to go to Houston, and they're going to take on a red-hot Arizona Diamondbacks team. So another big one tonight here at Fenway Park. And again, today is day 1 of the WEEI Ness and Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon presented by Arbella Insurance. And since the radio telethon started in 2002, WEEI, Nesson, and the Red Sox have helped raise more than $70 million for the Jimmy Fund. And before we get into more of the baseball conversation tonight, here is how you can donate. You can call our toll-free number, 877-738-1234. You can also go online at www.jimmyfund.org. You can also text to give. Text K-Cancer to 20222 to donate $25. Before every game, we interview Red Sox manager Alex Cora, brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Celebrate the Great American Sales Event and join the Bronco family or get a great offer on America's best-selling trucks, F-Series, official truck of the Red Sox.
Well, Alex, today is Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon Day, and I noticed that you have new warm-up T-shirts, Jimmy 53 for the year that became the Red Sox official charity and struck out cancer on the front.
Yeah, anything we can do to help the cause, we'll do, right? And I think wearing the shirts and during BP and during the day, people are going to see videos. They're going to, the kids, the boys are getting interview, all that. So it's a good way to make sure people understand what's going on here and tomorrow at Fenway.
And I know it's near and dear to you. You lost your dad to cancer.
Yeah. It hit hard, and one thing I really have come to appreciate is, like, you know, I remember as a player, I thought it was only a Boston thing. This is huge. This is nationwide, and the contributions from everybody, they're impactful. The stories are eye-opening and impactful at the same time, and it's a day that I always look forward to it. The other day I was like thinking, when is the Jimmy Fund? When is it? And I look up, I was like, okay, great, yeah. And let's do our part and help this great cause.
Well, you've always been generous with your time as well. Today we had a celebration of life for Larry Lucchino with many of his working people and also his friends and relatives. You knew him better as a player. What was it like back then?
it was a person that I remember when I got here in '05. I was telling the story to Dan Shaughnessy that he wanted to make sure everything was on point in this clubhouse. He can care less about the facilities on the other side, like he didn't want to make the opposing clubhouse better. He didn't care. He wanted this place to be on point. He wanted this place, Fenway Park, to be a real experience, a place that people would show up and back up the home team, and he accomplished that. Always generous, always available. What a great guy, and we miss him, but at the same time, like I said early in the season, we're blessed that we had Larry in our life.
Yes, indeed, we all are. Last night, the extra inning win, and the young guys played a big part. First of all, Valdez you sent up as a pinch hitter. He's been good in that role.
Yeah, really good, and it took almost everybody to win that game. And like I said, I do believe sometimes we make a big deal out of a weekend, right? We play a really good Houston team that is hot right now, and we got swept. But if you look at Friday and Saturday, we played good games against them. Sunday, obviously, Pax get hurt, and, it was a bad taste in our mouth. But, we showed up yesterday. We played some good baseball. We gave up the home run to Seager, but we kept fighting. Some good things, from Sogi getting the RBI early in the game, Valdez with the swing and tying the game, Mickey with the walk, Ref with the big swing. Winkowski was amazing in the 10th inning, facing the middle of the order. So it's one of those games that hopefully we look back, when we're playing important games in October, man, that was a huge game for us, and it helped us win a playoff spot.
Yeah, Mickey Gasper, unheralded 28-year-old rookie. He comes up, falls behind 1-2, and it's unusual for a kid like that, all the nerves he must have been feeling to work a walk.
Very, very similar to Jamie Westbrook early in the season. And one of the things this year, where we at roster-wise and the versatility and flexibility, if you look around, we're playing with kids or guys with no experience, right? But they don't play that way. Nick Sogar has played tremendous for a week. Obviously, Baldi has been solid for us. Westy, when he was here, he played well. And I think player development is doing an outstanding job preparing these guys to come here and perform, and we're not afraid to use them.
Alex, a lot of strikeouts of late, 55 in the last 4 games. Is that balanced by the walks?
Kind of. We need to hit homers if you're going to strike out that much, right? Strikeouts, walks, and homers, right? The true outcome of the game. But I think it's more about who we face. The guy yesterday, Molly, he had a good fastball. The 2 kids from Houston, they had a good 4-seamer. And, we can hit the fastball, but we swing and miss too, And it's just 3 bad games, swinging and missing. But, we get Ureña today who lives down in the zone. Hopefully we can put the ball play a little bit more and score more runs.
And you've got Hamilton leading off with Durant still out tonight. That gives you a chance to get a guy on second right off the bat with the way he can run.
Yeah, get on base and steal second. Put pressure on the opposition. That's why he's leading off.
Well, it's going to be Cutter Crawford today. He did a better job at keeping the ball in the ballpark, but he walked 4. Was he trying to be too careful in that Kansas City game?
Well, he had 2 out of the 4 walks. He had the guy 0-2, which is great, right? We just have to finish at bats. I think Melendez did an outstanding job in the 6th inning, I think it was, working the walk. We got to be aggressive in the strike zone. We found a few things, where the damage is, where we avoided damage early in the season. So, this is a tough lineup. Seager is hot right now. We know that, but I do believe stuff-wise, he's in a good spot, and he can give us 6 tonight.
Good luck tonight. I still look forward to hearing you on the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it.
All right, so that is Alex Cora with our very own Joe Castiglione, and a lot of good stuff in there talking about the rookies and the way they've performed and how big they were in last night's game, especially a 28-year-old rookie and Mickey Gasper making his major league debut, drawing a huge walk in the 10th inning, and now becoming one of those rookies on this team that are making an impact, and it's because of those rookies, as Alex Cora said, why this team is 2 games back at that 3rd wild card spot. And of course, Alex Cora talking about the Jimmy Fund and losing his father to cancer and We will be hearing a lot of stories throughout today's broadcast and then in the post-game show as well, as you've heard all day long. And everybody here at the station's done such a great job, and the stories have really been telling and about what the Jimmy Fund has done and all that happens when money goes to cancer research, and we will continue to be talking about it all night long. As for the baseball tonight, it's time now to give you the Herb Chambers starting lineups. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars, we help people buy them. Here is the starting nine for the Red Sox, and you just heard Joe talk to Alex Cora about it. David Hamilton getting the start in the leadoff spot. He's playing shortstop. Batting second, it is Masataka Yoshida, the designated hitter. In the 3 spot, it is Rob Refsnyder. He is playing in left field tonight. He's got an even average of 300 coming into tonight's action, and he's been such a huge presence for the Red Sox, of course against lefties, but even this year against right-handed pitchers as well. Rafael Devers trying to get out of his mini funk, 2 for 19 over his last 5 games. He bats cleanup and plays third. Batting fifth, it is Connor Wong, the catcher. Batting sixth, it is Wilyer Abreu out in right field. And then 7, 8, 9 looking like this. Dom Smith at first base, Nick Sogard at second, and then it is Cedon Rafaela rounding out the 9. He is in center field. So in total, 4 rookies in the lineup for the Red Sox. And then on the bump, it is Cutter Crawford, who's looking to get back on the right track. He's 7-9, 4.11 ERA, but we talked about the home runs he's allowed this season, and then especially recently. He's given up 13 over his last 4 games. On the season, he has allowed 27 home runs, which is the most in Major League Baseball. But trying to have a get-right start against a team that he ended up giving up 5 runs against in 5 1/3 innings about a couple weeks ago against the Rangers. It was 2 Fridays ago in which he gave up 4 bombs. Marcus Semien took him deep. Corey Seager took him deep twice. And then Leody Taveras also went yard. And all those guys are in the lineup today for the Texas Rangers. It's Marcus Semien to lead things off. He's at second. Corey Seager's a shortstop. Josh Smith batting third. He is a designated hitter. Adolis Garcia, he's out in right field. He is the cleanup hitter. Nathaniel Lowe, he is at first base batting fifth. Josh Young batting sixth. He's at third. 7, 8, 9 looking like this for the Rangers today. Wyatt Langford in left field. Carson Kelly, the catcher. Leody Taveras rounding out the 9 as the center fielder. And then Jose Urena getting the start for the Texas Rangers. Not a strikeout guy. 55 strikeouts and 84 1/3 innings pitched, but he gets a lot of ground balls. He's in the 83rd percentile in ground ball rate, roughly 50% there. He's at 49.8. But we'll see how he fares against this Red Sox lineup that, as we know, is very good against right-handed starting pitchers. Coming up next, we'll get you the Subaru of New England scoreboard update, and we'll get you the injury update presented by New England Spas. Again, Red Sox versus Rangers coming our way in about 25 minutes from Fenway Park. I'm Joe Wild. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, ground beef and turkey are on sale. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey. Just $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
What is insurance? Insurance transfers certain risks between parties.
Without insurance, the economy would really stop.
In simple terms, insurance is like community.
It's protecting every last asset that somebody has built over a lifetime.
You're in it together. You feel supported.
From the beginning to the end.
What insurance is taking care of people. It's definitely a way of life.
Cross Insurance, our way of life since 1954.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
MB Tractor and Equipment features a huge lineup of Kubota tractors and mowers at all 9 of their New England locations. In New Hampshire, please visit an MB in Somersworth, Tilton, Plastow, or Conway. Check out mbtractor.com for inventory and locations.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them.
With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise.
No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures.
It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes 100% of odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
High five! Up top! Heck yeah!
Dave's company just got the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business.
Yeah, 5 years!
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
High five for gig speed.
5 years of advanced security.
Security win.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Our rate ain't changing.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
There it is.
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Woohoo!
Now he's got savings.
I'm so excited.
Yep. Dave's feeling it, but it's only for a limited time, so don't wait. Switch today and ask how to get the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Powering 5 years of savings. Powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
Ends 8/21/24. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
It's pretty interesting what you find out about family members at some of the barbecues we've been to this summer. Like Uncle Fred. He said he went to Woodstock, and he couldn't find his clothes for 4 days. I think we're good on that. Finding money owed to you is easier than finding your clothes at a music festival. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. You could have money that's yours from uncashed payroll checks, forgotten savings account. It's estimated that 1 out of every 10 people have unclaimed property. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and free.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
And this is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow as we get you set for the Red Sox taking on the Texas Rangers in Game 2 of a 3-game set. First pitch coming up in about 20 minutes from Fenway Park. Joe Castiglione and Sean McDonough will have the call for that ball game. And we've talked about Cutter Crawford and him trying to get back on the right track and how he's allowed 13 home runs over his last 4 starts. And that is tied for the most by any pitcher in Major League history, with Aaron Harang, who did it in 2004, and Lynn Nelson in 1939. So the Red Sox trying to get one of their key starters back on track as he was pitching so well. Even before this, his ERA coming into the All-Star break was just a little bit over 3. So a chance for him to try to rebound against the Texas Rangers team that they can swing it, but they're still 9 games below 500 at 55-64. Time now to see who's in the hot tub. The injury update presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas, the home relaxation specialists. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now open in Warwick, online at anyspas.com. And announced today that James Paxton has a partial tear of the right calf muscle. So he was put on the IL yesterday. Of course, he got hurt on Sunday, and the timetable not looking good for him to return this season. But James Paxton also not ready to give up on the season as well. And the Achilles was okay, but obviously the calf being torn there is going to sideline James Paxton out now for a little while. Cooper Criswell, when he's healthy, when he comes off the COVID list, he will slot into the rotation and take over James Paxton's spot. Meanwhile, Marcelo Meyer, of course, he and Roman Anthony and Kyle Teal now a part of the AAA Worcester Red Sox. They were in Worcester today. They are in Worcester today as they take on the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, the AAA affiliate of the Philadelphia Phillies. And Kyle Teal and Roman Anthony, they are in the starting lineup today for the Woo Sox. So it is Roman Anthony leading things off, playing center field, and then Kyle Teal is batting fifth and is the catcher. And then to add on top of that, Tristan Casas is playing first base, of course, on that rehab assignment and batting in the 3 spot. Right after him, Vaughn Grissom, who got optioned down to Worcester. He is batting cleanup and playing second base. But Marcelo Meyer, he is active on the Woo Sox roster, but he is still day-to-day with hip soreness. But it's exciting now that the big 3 has now moved up to AAA Worcester, and we'll see how they perform there. But exciting stuff to have all those guys one step closer to the Red Sox at the major league level. And it's time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. And we start our look at scores in the American League East. Orioles already in progress against the Nationals, and they're down 2-0 through 1 inning of play. The Orioles came into today's action 7 games up on the Red Sox in the American League East. The Orioles just a half game up on the New York Yankees, who lost yesterday 12-2 against the Chicago White Sox, who are 29-91. And the Yankees are the only team to lose to the White Sox by double digits this season. Nestor Cortez on the bump for the Yankees in today's game against the White Sox. That is an 8:10 start time in Chicago. And then the Houston Astros, who we just saw, they're taking on the Tampa Bay Rays coming up here. It's about to get going any moment. Astros have won 6 in a row. Of course, they're coming off a sweep of the Red Sox. And then in terms of other games that mean a lot to us, the Guardians, they're at home against the Chicago Cubs. That game just got rolling, no score, bottom of the first inning. The Mariners, who are also in the thick of the wild card race and in the same spot as the Red Sox, being 2 games back of the Kansas City Royals for that third wild card spot. No score, bottom of the first inning. That game is out in Detroit. And then the Kansas City Royals are taking on the Minnesota Twins in Minnesota. That is a 7:40 start time out at Target Field. So the Red Sox are 3.5 games back of the Twins for that second wild card spot. And again, as I mentioned, they're 2 games back of the Kansas City Royals for that third wild card spot. And then final AL East game I didn't mention, Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Angels at 9:38 p.m. tonight. Before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
The Red Sox look to pick up another W against the Texas Rangers. Again, the Red Sox 7 games above 500 at 62-55 coming into today's action. And as they, again, face a gauntlet of opponents coming up, you got the Orioles, you got the Astros, who are the hottest team in Major League Baseball. And then right after that, another one of the hottest teams in Major League Baseball in the Arizona Diamondbacks, who have won 4 in a row. They've won 22 of their last 28 games as well. So very much looking like the team that we all thought could be coming off that pennant last year. Of course, they're losing 5 to the team that the Red Sox are playing here tonight in the Texas Rangers, but they are red hot right now. So a chance to pick up some victories against a team that is below 500 right now in the Texas Rangers. And the Red Sox, to their credit, have been much better or have taken care of business against teams that are below 500. They are 29-41 against teams that are above 500. So you do the math there, and they're 32-14 against teams that are below 500. So more times than not, they have taken care of business against these types of teams. A chance to do it here today, and it would be a big win. We'll see what the Twins and Royals do today and who the Red Sox end up picking up a game on, because you just need to jump one of those teams to ultimately make it into the dance. So we'll keep an eye on that game. But of course, A big one tonight here at Fenway Park as the Red Sox look to take the series against the Texas Rangers. Want to thank my man Stiz. Great work behind the glass here at WEEI. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Hang tight. Red Sox versus Rangers coming up next. Joe Castiglione and Sean McDonough on the call. They'll have it right after this along the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
At Skechers, we put the S in comfort. Now, I know you're probably spelling comfort in your head and asking yourself, is that possible? Am I just a really bad speller? Look, I don't know your spelling aptitude, but Skechers most definitely put the S in comfort because Skechers is the comfort technology company and has developed fits and features that change everything you know about comfort, like hands-free Skechers slip-ins, the ultimate in comfort and convenience. It's footwear you just step into and they're on, with no bending down. Find Skechers at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
Gotta change my oil.
How about Valvoline Restore and Protect? It restores and protects your engine to run like new.
Get in zone. It restores your engine to, like, factory clean?
And protects.
Get in zone. So Valvoline Restore and Protect restores and protects.
Now you can get 5 quarts with an STP extended life oil filter for $37.99.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Paint the walls, paint the halls. We can help you do it all. Arch painting.
Hi folks, it's Joe Giacalone. When I was a little kid, my favorite class at school was art. Well, actually finger painting. But as I got older, I graduated to brushes. And today, I'm the proud owner of Arch Painting, New England's leading painting contractor. And speaking of school, I'd like to give back to those wonderful teachers who always encouraged my passion for painting. So from now through the end of September, Arch Painting is donating a portion of all sales to local teachers up to $10,000. Want to be one of those lucky teachers? Submit your current credentials to teachers@archpainting.com for your chance to win. For more information, go to archpainting.com to get full details. And teachers, thank you for everything you do.
Arch painting, your vision brought to life. Arch painting, your vision brought to life.
Tired of hearing scary ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. We may be able to significantly reduce and even eliminate what you owe to the IRS. Taxpayers should know. Huge savings are now being made available through the Fresh Start program that can drastically reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. Even if you haven't filed your taxes in years or are facing wage garnishment, liens, levies, or under audit, we can help. We've earned over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today. To see what savings you may qualify for, visit us online at TRA.com or call us at 800-511-0379. 800-511-0379. Again, that's 800-511-0379. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing. Made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories. All without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver. All the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew. 30 seconds. That's it. Done. Peace.
This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox baseball.
And it is gone! Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market. Perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill. Gluten-free dining done right. Arbella. Here for baseball fans. Here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing. The official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan. America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Sean McDonough.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park, the Game 2 of this series with the Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. A very, very busy day here at Fenway. Yesterday was Game 1. Today was Game 1. Day 1 of the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. Right now, our total stands at just over $750,000. And, of course, the phones are being manned, and you can call in your pledge at 877-738-1234. Go to jimmyfund.org or text K-Cancer to 20222 to donate $25. We've had Jimmy Fund patients on the field, and it was also the day where the life of the great Larry Lucchino was celebrated, the Red Sox Hall of Famer who passed away in early April. Was honored here at the 521 Club and then in the Aura Pavilion. Many, many speakers here, including the great George Will and Senator Bill Bradley, the former Princeton and New York Knickerbocker star, and so many others who were so important in the life of Larry Lucchino. Larry's brother, Judge Frank Lucchino from Pittsburgh, his wife Bobby, and their families were out on the field and just did a first ball toss. As we get ready for baseball, the Red Sox come in at 62-55. They are 2.5 behind Kansas City for the third wild card. Texas at 55-64. Struggling of late, they are 9-14 since the All-Star break as the defending champs. Sean McDonough joining us for the broadcast tonight. And Sean, this is always a very special time here at Fenway. Should have a good crowd tonight.
We should. It is always a very special couple of days here at Fenway Park. It is moving for those of us who knew Larry Lucchino to look up at the screen right now out in center field and watch a tribute video that's being played. Certainly he did a tremendous amount for the Jimmy Fund, battled cancer several times in his life. Time now for tonight's national anthem, brought to us by BuildSubmarines.com, where you'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers, helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one. Tonight's anthem sung by Shirley Joseph of Brockton.
Oh, say can
what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Shirley Joseph from Brockton with tonight's national anthem. Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. As Joe mentioned, the Texas Rangers come in at 55-64. They've been sliding their season worse. 9 games below 500. They've dropped 5 of their last 6. They have Marcus Semien leading off and playing second base. Corey Seager, who's on fire. He's homered in 6 of his last 10 games, including 7 total home runs in that 10-game stretch. He's the shortstop batting second. Josh Smith is the DH tonight, and number 3 hitter. The cleanup hitter is Adolis Garcia. He's playing right field. Nathaniel Lowe is the first baseman hitting 5th. Josh Young is at third base. The rookie Wyatt Langford will be in left field. Carson Kelly doing the catching tonight, and Leody Taveras, the center fielder, bats 9th. The Rangers will have the veteran right-hander Jose Urania on the mound. Urania, 32 years old, from the Dominican Republic, 3-7, but with a decent ERA of 3.74. Talking to the Ranger broadcasters, they point out that he's actually pitched pretty well lately. Over his last stretch of baseball, he lost to the Red Sox in a head-to-head matchup with Cutter Crawford in Texas on August 2nd. Urania did not pitch well that time around. He gave up 7 earned runs in 4 innings and took the loss. Crawford got the win in that one, despite the fact that he was not outstanding. So the Red Sox snapped their 4-game losing streak last night with their extra inning win. The Red Sox coming into tonight's action with a record of 62-55, 7 games behind first place Baltimore in the American League East. They're 6.5 behind the second place Yankees, who got crushed by the White Sox last night. Red Sox 2 games behind Kansas City for the final wild card spot in the American League. Red Sox taking the field now, led by Cutter Crawford. Kansas City's at Minnesota tonight. David Hamilton leads off at short. Masataka Yoshida, the DH. Rob Refsnyder, who had the game-winning hit last night in left field. Rafael Devers, 2 for his last 19 at third. Connor Wong is catching. Wilyer Abreu is in right field. Dominic Smith hits 7th and plays first base. Nick Sogard, the second baseman, will hit 8th. And batting 9th and playing center field, Cedon Rafaela. Those are the Morgan & Morgan starting lineups, brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. Powering Possibilities, brought to you by Comcast. Where might the power come from tonight? The Red Sox hope it comes from anybody. The Red Sox have not hit a home run, have just 1 extra base hit in their last 2 games. That was the pinch hit double by Emmanuel Valdez in the 10th inning last night. A big part of the Red Sox win. With an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more. The injury report's brought to you by Eastern MedTech, who knows how tough it can be to get a good night's sleep, either from a late-inning loss, lousy CPAP products. That's why fans across New England depend on Eastern MedTech for their CPAP supplies. Call 857-400-0044, 857-400-0044, or go to easternmedtech.com. Bad news today, an MRI on the right calf of James Paxton revealed a partial tear. Injury suffered during his start on Sunday, in which he threw just 5 pitches. He is not likely to return this season. Tonight's Speed Report brought to you by Verizon. Save big when you switch to the network Boston relies on head-to-head, and head to your local Verizon store. Check out the latest deals. Red Sox should have a big advantage if it becomes a running situation. They have 114 stolen bases. Texas only 62. Cutter Crawford's ready to go, and so is Joe.
Thank you very much, Sean. Here's the first pitch coming to Marcus Semien, the veteran second baseman. Came up as a shortstop, and the first pitch is lined hard to center field, but back goes Rafaela, and at the edge of the track, he makes the catch. Boy, he had it lined up all the way. Took it in full stride to make the catch on a very hard hit ball. It had to be over 100 miles an hour, but caught for the out, one man down. 78 at game time. First pitch coming your way at 7:13, and it's brought to you by Glassman Injury Lawyers. Here's the pitch to Seager, the red-hot hitter, takes it inside. If you've been injured, call 617-777-7777 and let Glassman score for you. Seager homered last night to tie the game. He's got 26 now. He's 7th in the league, 63 RBIs, hitting .277. And 7 of those home runs have come in August. Grounded foul on a hop, scattering the troops in the Red Sox dugout.
2 of them against Cutter Crawford in that game at Texas on August 2nd. Cutter got the win despite that he gave up 4 home runs and 5 runs total. He got the win in a 7-5 Boston victory.
Red Sox scored big against Urena, tonight's pitcher, and there's a changeup strike, curveball away. Usually he throws that hard sweeper, but that was the curve at 78. Taken for a call strike, and it's 1-2 to Seager. He won 2 World Series MVP awards, once with the Dodgers in 20 and last fall with Texas. The pitch to the left-hand batter is grounded to the shortstop. Grabbed there by Hamilton to his right. Fires a strike to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the first inning. Our league leaders who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader, residential and commercial drain cleaning and pipelining at drainsbyjames.com. They give a poop about your pipes. In the AL East, Baltimore's 1/2 game in front of the Yankees. The Orioles playing at home against Washington tonight, losing 2-1 in the second. The Yankees at the White Sox, a later start. And there's a foul left side on a play by Josh Smith, who's at .270 with 12 homers. He's knocked in 50. Crawford has retired the first 2 men. His last start, he allowed just the 1 home run to Bobby Witt Jr., but he walked 4. Maybe being too careful after the home run barrage. The pitch, check swing, hits the bat, rules foul, third base side.
Well, that's the BMW key to the game tonight for Cutter Crawford. Keep the ball in the ballpark. 13 home runs allowed in his last 4 starts, and he's now given up a major league leading 27 home runs.
It's been a problem. 0-2 pitch coming, and the left-hand batter rips a liner foul, first base side, 1 hop off the tarp.
Hurry in during the BMW summer sales event. Get a credit of up to $2,500 off MSRP on select models. For details, visit your Massachusetts BMW Center today or visit bmwcenters.com.
2 out, first inning. First 2 men retired. Here's the pitch, and he swings and hits a little pop flare. Third base side, Raffy makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Crawford. Red Sox coming up with the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's pretty interesting what you find out about family members at some of the barbecues we've been to this summer. Like Uncle Fred. He said he went to Woodstock, and he couldn't find his clothes for 4 days. I think we're good on that. Finding money owed to you is easier than finding your clothes at a music festival. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. You could have money that's yours from uncashed payroll checks, forgotten savings account. It's estimated that 1 out of every 10 people have unclaimed property. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and free.
As a Boston sports fan, we know heartbreak. Hey, we even have a friggin' hill named after it. But we also know wicked awesome, like all our championship parades. When it comes to getting your CPAP supplies, New Englanders deserve a wicked awesome experience. Eastern MedTech is the GOAT of CPAP suppliers. Next time you need supplies for your CPAP anywhere in New England, depend on Eastern MedTech. Call 857-400-0044 or see easternmedtech.com.
Hey, it's Greg. People are talking about Window Nation. Their customer, Vicky, says we couldn't be happier. This was a great experience. Window Nation is about value, and this August, they're giving you a great value during their anniversary sale. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. There's no limit to how much you can save, plus pay nothing for 24 months. Act now, get an extra $250 credit. But you gotta hurry. Sale ends August 31st, so schedule a fast in-home estimate right now at 866-90-NATION or at windownation.com and tell them Greg sent you.
With an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Red Sox hit 1-2-3, or the Rangers did in the first inning. Retired the side, brought to you by AZIC Exteriors, featuring new AZIC bevel and shake siding engineered to deliver classic beauty without the maintenance that is necessary for other forms. Visit AZICExteriors.com. Ball one missing to David Hamilton in the leadoff spot, with Duran serving the second day and final day of his suspension. There's a call strike. Hamilton at .252 with 6 homers, 23 RBIs, and second in stolen bases with 30. And he swings and misses at the changeup down and in. Urania will be 33 next month, and he's bounced around. Actually started 2 opening day games for Miami. That's taken high. Came up through the Marlins system. Went to Detroit, Milwaukee, Colorado. Last year with the White Sox in 5 games. And this year the Rangers signed him as a free agent. He's 3-7. But a decent ERA at 3.74, even though the Red Sox hit him hard at Texas. The pitch running inside. The home plate umpire is Eric Bacchus. Good young umpire with Laz Diaz at first, Trip Gibson at second, and Mike Estabrook at third. The count full, and the pitch is swung and hit high to left field, but not deep, toward the line. Left fielder cruising over, Langford, and he has it for the out. So the leadoff man retired here in the first inning. Urania, over the last 5.5 seasons, has compiled a record of 14 wins and 43 losses.
His career record is 42-76. But as we said during the lineups, talking to the Texas announcers, they feel like he's been one of their best pitchers lately.
Keeps the ball down for the most part. And he hits Yoshida with a pitch on the first delivery. It sounded like an elbow pad got hit.
It looked like it as well, the way Yoshida reacted. He immediately took the elbow guard off. He's still shaking his right arm, even though it hit him. It might have hit him just above the guard up around the tricep.
More or less a glancing blow. Then it hit the catcher in the hand. So Yoshida here with a pitch. He went up there at 274 with 7 homers. Now Refsnyder, where the walk-off hit last night, the second of his career, batting at even 300 with 7 home runs. The pitch and is in there for a call strike. Playing in left field, starting both of these games, during which Duran is serving his suspension. 1 on, 1 out. And the 0-1 runs up and in. We'll check the Subaru New England scoreboard as we move along, introducing the all-new 25 Subaru Forester, the same all-wheel drive Subaru SUV you've always trusted, with even more style, safety, and adventure now. There's a slider in there for a strike. Urania from Santo Domingo, capital city of the Dominican Republic. 1-2 to Ref. Tall righty deals, and a swing and a miss. He tied him up inside with the sinker at 97, they say. Wow. Didn't look quite that quick. But it's a strikeout. Washington and Baltimore now tied 2-2 in the last of the third at Birdland. Santander hit another home run to tie that ball game. Well, he's been on fire. His 36th of the year. There's a swing by Raffi. A drive to deep left. Back by the wall. And this one is off the green. Carom played in a hop by the left fielder. And here comes the runner to the plate. And the throw goes to second. Now the throw home. Gets away. And the Red Sox lead 1-0. I don't know why they didn't throw home initially. He wouldn't have made it, or maybe would not have even tried it. A wall ball double, and the Red Sox lead 1-0.
You're absolutely right. If they directed that throw initially toward home plate, I think they were going to get Yoshida by a lot. He doesn't run very well. Kyle Hudson taking the chance with 2 outs, understandably so, in the third base coach's box.
Left fielder Langford got too close to the wall, had to back up a little bit.
Yeah, and threw it to second base. Then they had to throw it from there back home. And if the catcher had been able to catch it, Kelly, they still had a chance.
He did. Might have had him at the plate anyway. Swinging strike by Wong. So Raffi with a wall ball double drives in his 72nd run. And he continues to pile up the 2 base hits. Wong at .292 with 10 homers. Runner at second. And the pitch, a foul tip into the mitt for a strike. So Raffi with his 31st double of the year.
And career RBI number 627. That's tied with Ted Williams for second in Red Sox history prior to the age of 28. The only one with more, Jim Rice, who had 669 ribbies before he was 28.
My company foul to the backstop. That was off the end of the bat. So Raffi hits the wall for the 9th time this year. And the Red Sox score first. He swung early and made them pay for it.
And Devers doesn't turn 28 until October 24th.
Breaking ball is wide.
You'd have to go on an RBI tear to catch Jim Rice, obviously, who's here at the ballpark tonight.
It's great to see the Hall of Famer. Cubs and Guardians, 1-1 after 2. Swing and a foul tip off the end of the bat. He just does manage to stay alive. The Tigers leading the Mariners, that is. The Mariners, 3-0 Detroit in the bottom of the third. Marlins jump out to a 3-0 lead over the Phils at Citizens Bank Park in the third. A's got 3 in the first, still batting at New York Mets. There's a pop fly, shallow left field. Out goes the third baseman. Young calls, makes the catch, backpedaling on the dirt in fair ground to retire the side. But the Red Sox get the first run of the game on a wall ball double off the bat of Raffi Devers, scoring Ref Snyder. After 1-0 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hey, it's Lou. Summertime's the perfect time for fresh grilled burgers. And today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, ground beef and turkey are on sale. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey, just $2.77 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, you're limited to 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. It's time to grill up some burgers. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
Since 2014, the amazing people at Applebee's in both Massachusetts and Rhode Island have raised over $630,000 for the Jimmy Fund with your help. So thanks. That's amazing. The team at Applebee's is so excited for this year's WEEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, which is at Fenway Park on August 13th and 14th. We're excited to see everybody. Thank you, Applebee's, and thank you, Dana Farber, for all you do every single day with the Jimmy Fund.
With an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Jonas Garcia leading off the second, 1-0 Red Sox. First pitch grounded left side. Raffy has it to his left. Fires across for the out to get the right fielder. Went up there at 219 with 18 homers. And we want to welcome 17-year-old Sadie Safarian, who is from Weymouth, along with her mom, Sue. And Sadie has been a patient at Dana-Farber, suffering from aplastic anemia. But you look like you're doing very well, Sadie. How are you feeling?
Good.
Treatments are going well?
Yeah.
Here we go with Nathaniel Lowe, and he takes it high, ball one. Sue, how was this diagnosed? Was he having some issues?
I was getting blood work done.
1-0 pitch. You swung on, hit hard on the ground as second. Grabbed by Sogard, throws to first for the second out. And they discovered this difficulty in the producing blood cells. Is that it?
Yeah. I had abnormal blood work done, and I had a follow-up. And I got like a finger prick at my pediatrician, and they told me I had to go into the emergency room. And then I found out from there.
Well, you look very good.
Thank you.
2 down for Josh Young, and he takes a strike. Bob, is the treatment you've received and has the patient care been very good? Amazing, says Mom. The pitch is up and in for a ball. Do you go to the clinic the same day every week?
Yes. I go every other Monday.
So you get to know the staff there and the other patients.
Yeah.
So you formed a lot of friendships?
Yes.
There's a foul pop out of play to the right. And you're going to Weymouth High for your senior year, right? And you're looking at colleges?
Yeah. I haven't gotten to tour many because of my diagnosis, but I am looking. So.
But your school year hasn't been interrupted yet?
I've missed the last couple months of school, but I will be going back in the fall.
That's good, and things are looking pretty good for you with the prognosis? There's a 1-2 pitch coming, and he waves at strike 3 to retire the side. Well, Sadie, we want to wish you the best. I know you're very active, a club soccer player, active in high school, and your mom, Sue, and thank you for joining us, and we certainly have you in our thoughts and prayers as we move along. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Sadie Safarian from Weymouth, one of the Jimmy Fund patients here honored today. After 1.5, 1-0 Red Sox on the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Karen Heating and Cooling is teaming up with the Jimmy Fund and happy to be part of such an amazing day. Karen Heating and Cooling is committed to giving back to their community as well as making their customers comfortable in all seasons of life. Karen Heating and Cooling is an elite diamond contractor working closely with Mitsubishi Electric and is also an approved Mass Save contractor, helping homeowners save up to $16,000 by installing a new Mitsubishi Electric system. Karen Heating and Cooling. The No Bull Company. Visit KarenHeatCool.com.
BJ's Wholesale Club has been taking care of families in our communities for 40 years. The BJ's Charitable Foundation is proud to join this year's Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon to support cancer research and care. The foundation helps families meet their essential needs by providing nutritious food and supporting education and health and wellness. BJ's Wholesale Club, founded in Massachusetts, offers families unbeatable value with savings up to 25% off grocery store prices every day. Visit bjs.com to learn more.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
If you've been injured in an accident and would like to know the value of your case, it's easy. Go to forthepeople.com and go to verdicts and settlements to see cases just like yours. You may see numbers that are much higher than what your lawyer's telling you. You see, all lawyers are not the same. Some may only handle a few injury cases a year. This is all we do. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the In the Hot Tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now in Warwick. nespas.com.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Strike one to Wilyer Abreu as they go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Red Sox and an RBI double by Rafi Devers. Red Sox lead the season series 3-1 with the Rangers, and there's a little flare down the left field line, fading foul into the third base stands, and it's strike one. Wilyer hitting .265. He's homered 12 times and driven in 45 runs. Red Sox are 28-31 now at home. Here's the pitch. And Wilyer takes one that bounces in from Jose Urena, a well-traveled veteran right-hander. Ball and a strike to Wilyer, playing in right field again tonight. And the delivery home is grounded foul past the Red Sox dugout into the camera well. Tomorrow night, Tanner Houck gets the start for the Red Sox, and Rangers probably will go with a bullpen game. Won't be Nate Eovaldi. He was sent back to Texas to have his tired shoulder examined. 1-2 pitch coming to Abreu, and Wilyer takes the breaking ball, a hard one up and in. Ranger throws hard. He's 96, 97. But he's not won very often. He's 3-7 this year. The pitch, swinging a foul tip in and out of the mid of the catcher, Carson Kelly, who's pretty much taken over from Jonah Heim as their #1 catcher. Rangers wearing their blue jerseys with the gray pants. The Red Sox in the home whites. Two is low and inside. The Red Sox today unveiled their new practice jerseys, at least for today, with Jimmy 53 on the back, since the Red Sox started with the Jimmy Fund in 1953, and strikeout cancer on the front of the red jerseys. The payoff pitch is swung on a top foul, first base side. Count remains full to Abreu, the rookie outfielder. Has really opened some eyes here this year. The pitch. And he grounds a big bounding ball to deep second. Simeon has it at the edge of the grass, flips to first to low for the out. Leadoff man gone for Dominic Smith. He's hitting at .237. Thomas homered 6 times. And he still has a perfect ERA. 0.00. Pitching 3 scoreless innings this year with his 49-mile-an-hour slider. He's made quick work of the innings in which he's mopped up. 1 down. Urena with the pitch clock winding down, still holding the ball. He better hurry. He's going to get caught. Oh, he just does get it off. The pitch is in there for a strike. Today, the Red Sox and the Lucchino family celebrated a celebration of life for Larry Lucchino, former Red Sox CEO, passed away in April inside. Some wonderful speakers here. Tom Werner and Sam Kennedy. The panel moderated by Mike Barnacle. MSNBC. And Janet Marie Smith and George Will, the syndicated columnist, spoke. Janet Marie Smith, of course, the great architect of ballparks. There's a line drive, right center field. Oh, what a pick. Grab by Simeon to prevent it from going through it. He makes the throw to first for the out. A really outstanding backhand skidding stop on a hard hit ball by Smith, who thought for sure he had an hit. Very good play. And it brings up Nick Sogard, who's at 281 with 6 homers. We also heard from Dr. Laurie Glimcher, the president and CEO of Dana-Farber, Dr. Lee Madler, Larry's personal doctor and his cancer treatments. A panel moderated by Linda Henry. That's inside. And then in the Aura Club, John Henry spoke about Larry. So did the members of the Lucchino family. His niece Jennifer Lucchino, grandniece Eva Rose Lucchino, cousin Phil Trella, longtime assistant for almost 50 years, Barbara Bianucci, and then the great Bill Bradley spoke, the senator from New Jersey, Carl Strike, and of course the great Princeton basketball player who took Princeton and Larry Lucchino to the Final Four in 1965. Also heard from Maureen Cannon, legal advisor on baseball matters for Larry. Line foul out of play. Robert Travellini, the former president of the Massachusetts Senate, and Edward Augustus Jr., Secretary of Housing and Livable Communities, former city manager of Worcester, as well as Dean Harold Cole from the Yale Law School. Strike 3 swinging on a breaking ball down and in. Red Sox go 1-2-3 after 2, 1-0 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
Breaking news, in Dorchester, Paul and Judy purchased whole life insurance policies thanks to their Mass Mutual financial professional.
Wow, what a play, Tom. Can't beat those living benefits.
And in Melrose, Kelly applied for disability income insurance.
Now that's planning for the future.
Insurance, planning, investments. We're here for life's major plays, on or off the field. Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox. Securities and advisory services offered through MML Investor Services, LLC. Member SIPC and a Mass Mutual subsidiary.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in an accident and would like to know the value of your case, it's easy. Go to forthepeople.com and go to verdicts and settlements to see cases just like yours. You may see numbers that are much higher than what your lawyer's telling you. You see, all lawyers are not the same. Some may only handle a few injury cases a year. This is all we do. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the In the Hot Tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now in Warwick. nespas.com.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Sox 7th batter brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. 617-777-7777. Ready for the third with Sean McDonough.
All right, thank you, Joe. Here's Cutter Crawford, and his first pitch of the inning is a breaking ball high to the rookie Wyatt Langford, right-handed hitting left fielder. Batting .240 with 6 homers and 44 runs batted in. He's leading off in the Herb Chambers batting order. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Sponsored by Herb Chambers Mercedes-Benz of Boston, flagship motor cars of Linfield, and their newest location, Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury. Crawford's pitch is a fastball high. Cutter struck out Josh Young to end the second inning. He's retired all 6 men he has faced so far. They've had only 1 ball out of the infield. Swing and a miss. The strikeout of Young was Cutter's first. Brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank, member FDIC. Red Sox leading 1-0, a run in the first on a double by Devers. Breaking ball fouled straight back in our direction. Carson Kelly on deck, the catcher. Right-handed hitter, and then the switch hitter Leody Taveras, their number 9 hitter. Against Crawford, the 28-year-old Floridian. 7-9 for the year. Where's the number 50? Fires a fastball, and it's fouled back to our right, almost into the Texas Rangers radio booth. That one got the attention of Matt Hicks and Eric Nadel. Langford, a decorated 3-year career at the University of Florida. He's just 22. He was the 4th overall pick in the draft last year, already in the major leagues. He takes a breaking ball outside, and it's a full count. Certainly part of the conversation for Rookie of the Year, but you have to think the Red Sox have a couple ahead of him in Rafaela and Abreu. 3-2 pitch hit toward the wall in left. Back on the warning track, Refsnyder to make the catch. Hit pretty well, but room for Rob to make the catch. 7 up and 7 down to start the game against Cutter Crawford. Whether you're heading off to the ballpark, the amusement park, the dog park, Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. 1-0 Red Sox, 3rd inning, 1 out, the bases empty for Texas. Carson Kelly, first ball swinging. A very high pop-up on the right side of the infield, caught by Sogard, the second baseman. And there are 2 outs here in the 3rd. The Arbella Insurance Foundation's dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. For every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher this season, the Arbella Insurance Foundation will donate $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. And they are the big sponsor of this WEEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. Backdoor breaking ball outside to Leody Taveras, hitting from the left side against the right-hander Crawford. Batting .226, 9 homers, 34 runs batted in. He takes a fastball high. 2-0. 1-0 Red Sox. Texas batting in the 3rd in the second game of this 3-game series. Red Sox a 5-4 10-inning win here last night. And the pitch is just outside with a cutter, and it's 3-0. Should Taveras reach the top of the order, would come back around. Marcus Semien is on deck. Devers in on the edge of the grass at 3rd. Shortstop Hamilton playing up the middle. The pitch taken all the way. It's a strike. 93-mile-an-hour fastball, about mid-thigh high. Cutter Crawford wipes a little sweat from his eyes with his right sleeve. Very little breeze to speak of. What little there is blowing in. It's a little hazy and cloudy overhead at Fenway Park right now after another glorious day. Pop fly along the left field line. Refsnyder drifts over and makes a one-handed catch. It's another easy 1-2-3 inning for Crawford. He's retired all 9 Texas Rangers so far. In the middle of the 3rd at Fenway, 1-0 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Once again, it looks like Herb Chambers has an exceptional lineup this season. The automotive hometown hero offers the largest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. With so many Herb Chambers dealership locations featuring 35 brands, you'll find the exact vehicle you're looking for. Choose from thousands of different new and pre-owned vehicles. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Because at Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Visit herbchambers.com to view our entire inventory today.
When is a bank more than just a bank? When it's there for you after hours because your franchise deal is on the line. When it drives across town to deliver the paperwork you need because you can't leave your business. When it anticipates your business challenges and advances its technology just to meet them. At Northern Bank, they're all about what they can do for you and your business. Want more than just a bank? Come home to Northern Bank. For more of what your business needs, visit nbtc.com. Northern Bank. Member FDIC.
Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, ground beef and turkey are on sale. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey. Just $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Since 2014, The amazing people at Applebee's in both Massachusetts and Rhode Island have raised over $630,000 for the Jimmy Fund with your help. So thanks. That's amazing. The team at Applebee's is so excited for this year's WEEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, which is at Fenway Park on August 13th and 14th. We're excited to see everybody. Thank you, Applebee's, and thank you, Dana-Farber, for all you do every single day with the Jimmy Fund.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
On with the third, 1-0 Red Sox. First pitch of the inning from Jose Urena is outside to Cedon Rafaela, Red Sox number 9 hitter, leading off in the Herb Chambers batting order, followed by David Hamilton and Masataka Yoshida. Pitch low and away, 2-0. Rafaela hitting .263. 13 homers, 58 runs batted in. Red Sox lead 1-0. They scored in the first. There's a strike, a slider on the outside corner. Masataka Yoshida was hit by a pitch with 1 out and scored from first on a wall double by Rafael Devers with 2 outs. Way outside and low, the 2-1 offering. 3 balls and a strike. Jose Urena 0-2 in his career against the Red Sox in 4 starts, including one this year. Pop-up. Foul ground over by the Red Sox dugout, and it is out of play. Barely. Nathaniel Lowe went over to the railing by the Red Sox dugout. I think that little bit of breeze blowing in that we mentioned last inning helped take that ball out of play. Rafael has hit in 5 straight games, 6 for his last 15. And over his last 54, he's hit .325. Payoff pitch to him. He chops one foul, dribbling over by the Texas dugout. And manager Bruce Bochy in his second year. Pleasant surprise last year when they won the first World Series in franchise history. They're a big disappointment this year. Chopper slowly hit on the left side, charged by the third baseman Young, who just did get it in time over the first to get Rafaela. A good stretch by Nathaniel Lowe for the first out. Red Sox again struggling to string hits together. Single digits in hits in each of the last 4 games. They wound up with 9 last night. But 3 of those came in the 10th inning. They had only 6 through the first 9 innings. Here's David Hamilton. First ball swinging and missing. Slashing swing at a slider. He flied to left in the Red Sox first. Young, even with the bag at third, now creeping onto the grass as Hamilton pops one up in shallow left. The shortstop Seager out, but Langford, the left fielder, takes charge. 2 outs in the Boston third. Today's rivalry report sponsored by River Spring Residences, setting a new standard for memory care in New York City. Call 833-79-RIVER or visit riverspringresidences.org/radio to schedule a tour. Red Sox rivals the New York Yankees in Chicago to take on the White Sox last night. They got blasted by the worst team in baseball last night. Yoshida fouls one away to the left. Yankees lost to Chicago last night 12-2. Yoshida hit by the pitch. He has scored the game's only run on the Devers double in the first. He slices one foul and out of play. Well past the Rangers dugout on the third base side. Masataka hitting .274. 7 home runs. Urena's pitch. That's a well hit ball to left. Retreating Langford. It's over his head. Off the wall about a third of the way up. Throw to second. He's in trouble and he's out. Yoshida went sliding in feet first, but the ball was there and Semien, the second baseman, just waiting to apply the tag. So a Wall single, and he is thrown out 7-4 to end the inning. After 3, 1-0 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Have you been putting off new windows for your home? Now is the time to visit CCL in Abington. We've partnered with Matthews Brothers in Maine to bring you the best in windows. Matthews Brothers has been making windows since 1854. Come check out our line of wicked awesome windows from Matthews Brothers at CCL in Abington. Make your home energy efficient in 2024 with Matthews Brothers windows. Check us out online at capecodlumber.com or visit the CCL showroom in Abington today. We are 100% employee owned and operated.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel, dog, or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Roast Bros and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. My grandfather taught me to always care for people and fight for what's right. At Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers, that's exactly what we do. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. We care, we fight to win, and we don't get paid unless you do. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Now through September 3rd, during the BMW Summer Sales Event, receive a credit up to $2,500 off MSRP on select models. See a Massachusetts BMW Center today for details or visit bmwcenters.com.
Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, ground beef and turkey are on sale. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey. Just $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Now we're heading to the 4th inning here at Fenway Park. The Red Sox leading 1-0. Cutter Crawford is not allowed a base runner. And his first pitch to Marcus Semien, the leadoff hitter, is taken for strike 1. He's leading off in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers BMW of Boston, BMW of Sudbury, and BMW of Medford. Crawford's pitch, check swing at a breaking ball. They appeal down to first, and a strike, says Laz Diaz. This is the 22nd WEEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. It started this morning. And we are delighted to welcome another guest. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's outside. Jennifer Mellon of Worcester. Jennifer diagnosed with colon cancer in 2016. And Jennifer, we're told it began spreading to your liver, which obviously is not good. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So tell us what's happened, and particularly how you wound up at Dana-Farber.
So I originally was at UMass, and I was at UMass for 6 years, and we ran out of drugs for colon cancer. The last one was a pill called Lone Surf, and it just made me feel terrible, and it didn't do anything to fight the cancer.
Ball 1 to Corey Seager. So that's when you decided it was time to come to Dana-Farber?
So my oncologist at UMass reached out to Dr. Schlechter, and Dana-Farber reached out to me. And
Seager bounces one foul wide to first.
I was blessed to be able to go to Dana-Farber and qualify to be in this clinical trial, which has been a game changer.
Well, obviously looking at you, because you look terrific. You're doing CrossFit. Please tell us you feel as good as you look.
I feel fantastic. Thank you. I did not feel fantastic when I came in 2 years ago. But it was 2 treatments in, and it was a whole different story.
Ball too low, 2-1. So how's your prognosis right now?
So I'm good. I think you'd have to ask my nurse that, because I just go with how I feel.
There's a ball hit up the middle, stopped by Hamilton behind second base. He throws to first for the out.
And I feel fantastic, which is really, it's fantastic. And the treatments are great, because I used to feel horrible when I got chemo. But being at Dana-Farber is just, I almost feel like I'm dreaming, you know. It's been a game changer for me.
You've been battling this since 2016.
Yeah, and I've had a lot of surgeries. I've had some stuff pop up.
Josh Smith is the batter. He took strike one. Crawford out of the stretch, swing and a miss for strike two. I didn't realize how common colorectal cancer is. Third most commonly diagnosed cancer in both men and women.
It's true, and patients are getting younger all the time. Yeah, it's really serious.
Little pop-up over by the Ranger dugout. Connor Wong sprinting over, and he makes a nice basket catch. Red Sox catcher with a fine play to end the inning. But we're glad you're making progress. You know, it sounds like an amazing turn in your trajectory once you got to Dana-Farber.
It truly was. Like, they saved my life.
Well,
They really saved my life.
continued blessings.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Jennifer Mellon of Worcester. Another 1-2-3 inning for Cutter Crawford. Middle of the fourth at Fenway Park. 1-0 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
BJ's Wholesale Club has been taking care of families in our communities for 40 years. The BJ's Charitable Foundation is proud to join this year's Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon to support cancer research and care. The foundation helps families meet their essential needs by providing nutritious food and supporting education and health and wellness. BJ's Wholesale Club, founded in Massachusetts, offers families unbeatable value with savings up to 25% off grocery store prices every day. Visit bjs.com to learn more.
Have you heard the news? Matthews Nissan has arrived in Wellesley with a different kind of car dealership that's all about partnering with you along with your vehicle ownership journey. With the best rewards program in the business, Matthews Rewards Plus, you bank 25% of everything you spend on service, and you can use it to save up to $5,000 off a future vehicle purchase. And at Matthews Nissan, no one gets a better deal than you. Our haggle-free, transparent prices are clearly marked. During our grand opening, get unbelievable savings on current inventory, like $7,500 off select new Frontier pickups, $8,000 off a new Nissan Armada, and great deals on Rogues, Sentras, and Altimas. Plus, rates as low as 0% on select models. Visit the new Matthews Nissan of Wellesley at 962 Worcester Street, formerly Bernardi Nissan on Route 9, or MatthewsNissanofWellesley.com.
Matthews Auto Group, more every day, every way.
Parents, are your kids always responsible on social media? Have they ever posted something that they might regret in the future? LifeBrand is here to help. Our technology can locate and remove potentially harmful posts on social media. Visit lifebrand.life for a free scan. Protect your children's future from their past.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
That's true. We're heading to the bottom of the fourth inning. Herb Chambers batting orders Rob Refsnyder, Rafael Devers, and Connor Wong. It's Jose Urena. Refsnyder hits a ground ball to short. Corey Seager throws him out. Red Sox batting with a 1-0 lead. 22nd annual WEEI Neston Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. Our guest is Andrew Kaczynski, who's been with us before. Journalist, political reporter. Seen him on CNN. Can you catch us up with your story? How you doing? You're a storyteller, so we don't ask you questions. You can just give us the headlines.
So I've been working with the Jimmy Fund for about 4 years. My daughter passed away from brain cancer in 2020. And since then, we've raised about $3.6 million in her honor for the Jimmy Fund. We were honored today to get their Jimmy Fund Award.
There's a hard hit ball and a base hit into center field by Rafael Devers, who's now 2 for 2. He came in 2 for his last 19, so he's back on track.
And so the thing for me was, I've always been so involved with the Jimmy Fund. The day that our daughter passed away, we directed people to donate to the Jimmy Fund, and on that day alone, we raised $600,000 for the infant brain tumor program, which is the program at Dana-Farber that she was treated in. And we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it because it's the way we keep her memory alive.
Connor Wong, a swing and a miss for strike one. He popped out to the third baseman Young, ending the first inning. Fourth inning's brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. Schedule your free pickup at 877 Cars for Kids or at carsforkids.com. Cars with a K. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. And Wong's in an 0-2 hole. Devers held at first by Nathaniel Lowe. The Red Sox have now out-hit Texas 3-0. Rangers haven't had a base runner yet. The right-hander Urania pitches, and it's outside.
Well, this is certainly a mission you're on. You've had a lot of success.
We've had a lot of success, and I think people were just really drawn into our story. You know, it was in the middle of COVID when Francesca got sick, and when she passed away, people were just so drawn into her story, and what I think keeps people donating, keeps us on our mission for the infant brain tumor program is just, you know, it's the way that we keep Francesca alive, and it's the way that we make sure that she has a legacy, because she died at so young, just 9 months old, and doing this has been really has brought some sort of relief for us.
Connor Wong struck out swinging at a breaking ball away, and Wilyer Abreu takes the ball outside, a fastball. He grounded to second his first time up. Red Sox batting in the fourth, leading 1-0. Short lead for Devers at first, and a swing and a foul. If people want to contribute to this fund, are they able to do so directly?
Yeah, we are on the Jimmy Fund website. If you just search Team Beans, we are a part of the Jimmy Fund. Every dollar that we raise goes directly to the infant brain tumor program, which was started because we were able to raise so much money for Dana-Farber, and it's really important to donate because a lot of these childhood cancers do not get the money that they need because there are so few patients. It's not profitable for the pharmaceutical industry. So private donations, the government, and that's who's funding this work, and that's part of why people donating is just so important.
Wilyer Abreu takes the ball outside. You know, that's an excellent point. Unfortunately, the government doesn't think enough people have whatever the disease might be. They don't get a lot of funding, and then the doctors who are working on those specific problems rely very heavily on philanthropy, such as what you have directed. Fly ball out of play down the left field line, and it's a full count on Abreu. So with 2 outs, Devers will be off with the pitch. The Red Sox batting in the bottom of the fourth, leading 1-0.
You're from Cleveland. Where's home now?
We live in New York City. Me and my wife live in Brooklyn. We came up here in 2020 when our daughter was diagnosed. We moved up here within a week and lived just a block from here in Fenway when we were going to the hospital every single day for treatments, living in the Boston Children's Hospital. And this Boston really feels like home for us in a way because of just the community we made here, knowing her doctors, knowing her nurses, and just still keeping in touch with them as we do all of this work to help keep her legacy and help build a legacy for her.
Abreu took ball 4 up and away, so Devers to second, Abreu at first. 1-0 Red Sox. Trying to add to the lead. Dom Smith hits a one-hopper right back to Urania, who runs all the way over to first, taking no chances on a throw, and that ends the inning. 1 unassisted to play at first base. Red Sox strand 2. Andy, thanks for the visit.
Thank you so much, and thanks for letting me talk about Francesca and telling her story.
And God bless your efforts in her memory. 1-0 Red Sox after 4 on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaws and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaws and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaws and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence 9 test under high-load conditions versus API-SP test limits.
Hey, Katie. Hi. Let's embark on a performance calibration initiative synthesizing qualitative and quantitative metrics for this past fiscal year.
If Heineken Silver was corporate jargon, it would have all the info you need. None of the annoying gibberish.
What I was trying to say is, you crushed it last year, Katie. Lady, you are getting a big, fat bonus.
Heineken Silver, world-class light beer. Only 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories. All the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Ball one to Adolis Garcia. We go to the fifth inning. 1-0 Red Sox and a wall ball double by Raffy in the first. Crawford's been perfect over 4 with 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch to Garcia, and he takes it inside as we welcome Gail O'Connell, Chief Marketing Officer for Arbella Insurance. The presenting sponsor of the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, now 16 years in a row.
16 years, Joe. Yep, it's been quite a ride.
So much raised over that span. The pitch is in there for a strike. And, of course, the Arbella Insurance Foundation donates $50 for every strikeout. So you like those strikeout pitchers.
Oh, I love this. This could be a good game for us, Joe.
He's got 2 so far, so that's 100. The pitch is up and in. And it goes to 3-1.
Arbella has donated through this partnership about $1.7 million over the last 16 years.
Shouldn't do it without Arbella, that's for sure. The pitch is in there for a strike at the knees, and the count is gone full. How did Arbella first get involved?
Boy, we were approached by an old friend from Nesson and from WEEI and asked both John Donahue, our CEO, and myself if we would be interested. And honestly, it was a no-brainer, Joe. You know, to be part of this great organization, and the telethon is pretty special.
3-2, swung on and missed. He chased a high fastball. There's another $50 on the Arbella Insurance Foundation of the Jimmy Fund. Well, Gail, we'll let you give the updated totals here.
Okay, so the total as of now is $829,511.
And going upward.
And going upward. We can only hope, right?
That's for sure. Here comes Nathaniel Lowe, grounded out 4-3 his first time up, and he takes it up and away for ball 1.
This team has been pretty interesting this year.
It has, and some of us are surprised that they pitch so well. It's been a little shaky lately, but they can get back on track. It's good to see Cutter Crawford doing so well.
Right.
1-0 pitch is foul left side out of play.
Geez, Joe, I was in the booth here talking to you years ago, and a foul ball came pretty close.
Did I save you?
You saved my life.
I'm sure I was under this table. Yeah, they come back here fast and furiously. There's a ground ball dub foul. Well, it's certainly been a great start to the radio telethon. And it was so fitting that Larry Lucchino's celebration of life
I saw
came
that.
on this day.
Very moving, yep. Imagine that.
Chairman of the Jimmy Fund, and, of course, a patient for 3 different bouts with cancer. 1-2 is swung on and missed. Another strikeout.
Great.
Hey, you're bringing them out here.
I might have to stay a few more innings, huh?
Well, your company's going to give away even more, but
that's okay. That's what we're here for.
That's what they love. 2 men down for Young, who struck out his first time up.
And you know, Joe, we live so close by, and we do business in our neighborhoods and communities, and so many people at Arbella have been affected by cancer and are treated right here at Dana-Farber.
Foul tip into the mid-strike 1. Right down the street from us at Fenway, which is fitting. We're continuing right through 11 p.m. tomorrow. The pitch, swinging a shot to center field, but Raffaella back about a step and a half, hauls it in. Keep that perfect streak going, Gail.
So listen, the good news is we get out of the inning, and it's still a perfect game, but my time with you is short. So.
Well, you're Arbella 16 years. We certainly appreciate that partnership for so many years. Gail O'Connell, Chief Marketing Officer from Arbella Insurance. Thanks for joining us.
Great to see you, Joe, as always.
1-0 Red Sox after 4.5 of the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's pretty interesting what you find out about family members at some of the barbecues we've been to this summer. Like Uncle Fred. He said he went to Woodstock. and he couldn't find his clothes for 4 days. I think we're good on that. Finding money owed to you is easier than finding your clothes at a music festival. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. You could have money that's yours from uncashed payroll checks, forgotten savings account. It's estimated that 1 out of every 10 people have unclaimed property. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and free.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Johnson Paint is now a Rings End brand. We'll use our expertise to turn your inspiration into reality with Benjamin Moore's large selection of brilliant and durable paints and stains. We offer expert advice for both contractors and homeowners, like complimentary in-store color and design consultations. Johnson Paint is proud to be New England's largest Benjamin Moore retailer, with 31 convenient locations as well as online shopping. No matter how big or small your project, we'll make sure you have everything you need to do it right. With Benjamin Moore at Johnson Paint, your inspiration, our expertise.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
One of Nick Sogard has struck out his first time up. He fouls it out of play, and it's 0-2. As we welcome the Brock star, Brock Holt, and his wife Lakin, who have been so instrumental with the Jimmy Fund over the years. Brock served from 2015 to 19th as a Jimmy Fund captain, and there's a foul third base side out of play. And I've seen a lot of players help the Jimmy Fund, but nobody's done more than you because of the personal relationships you develop with patients.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the biggest thing for me and Lakin is getting involved on a more personal level. You know, I've always loved kids and loved being around them, and it was just easy for me to jump right in and get involved, and that was the most important thing for us is those relationships that you build over time, and those can grow over time, and special organization to be a part of that we're super thankful to have been a part of, and still to this day get to be a part of.
2-2 is foul straight back, and I know, Lakin, you had some wonderful stories, some sad stories, but you were deeply involved emotionally as well as being there physically for these kids.
Yeah, it's hard not to get really emotionally invested in everybody there. Unfortunately, you know, we know the reason that they're over at the clinic getting treatment, but we hope that the money that's raised here tonight and tomorrow can keep doing the research so we have more good stories than heartbreaking ones moving forward.
Indeed, there's a pitch a little low and inside. He almost went up with the right hand. So the count has gone full to Nick Sogard. 1-0 Red Sox leading in the bottom of the fifth inning. Home is in Nashville now, huh?
Yes, about almost 3 years we've been there. So the boys are into school and into sports and making friends, and we're making some friends and building a community there, and it's been great. We've loved every second of being in Nashville.
Ground ball to second, and Simeon throws out Sogard. But your oldest didn't want to leave Boston, right, when you were living here?
No, he hid under the bed when we moved to Texas for Brock to play with the Rangers. He hid under the bed and cried, "Please don't take me, don't take me."
Well, he probably loves Nashville now anyway. It's a ground ball foul, third base side, but I think that's the way Red Sox fans felt about you guys, because you were such a part of the community, not to mention hitting for the cycle against the Yankees in the postseason.
Yeah, well, I mean, the feeling was mutual. You know, I never wanted to play anywhere else than here. You know, once I got here, I was hoping, get down.
Little looper,
there
and he does get down for a base hit over the head of the second baseman.
You know, I never wanted to play anywhere else but here, and you know, if I would have ended my career here and been a Red Sox the rest of my career, we'd probably still be here. So just a special place for us and our family, and we always enjoy coming back.
Little blue pit by Raffaello, who's now 1 for 2. And here's Hamilton, who twice has flied to shallow left. 1-0 Red Sox in the 5th. As we visit with a Holtz. The runner goes, grounded right side. It's going to get thrown to right center for a base hit. And Raffaello will make third easily. Hamilton on his way to second. The throw, and he dives in safely. Oh, a leg double. That ball was in shallow right center by the time the Rangers outfielders got to it. How about that for speed? Now these are
right out of the box, thinking double. I keep waiting for Lakin to join in, and
I almost yelled. It was bad.
Be your play-by-play here, Joe.
Go right ahead.
Your color commentary.
Runners at second and third, a hustle double by Hamilton using that speed, and here comes Yoshida, hit by a pitch and single off the wall, but was still not trying to stretch it. The infield comes in with the Red Sox leading 1-0 here in the last of the 5th. And the pitch to the left-hand batter is low, ball 1. Do you have any involvement with baseball these days?
Just the Brentwood Cubs and the Mighty Muscles. I'm assistant coach for Griff and Ripken's team. I'm the pitcher, so a lot of pressure on me to throw strikes so the kids can get good pitches to hit, and we can score a lot of runs. So that's all I'm doing right now. But I mean, I'm always going to be involved somehow and want to help out however I can.
We thought you'd be a broadcaster with your great pipes. But
I got some good pipes. I don't know how good I'd be in the broadcast booth, but who knows? Maybe one day.
Well, I could see it happening, and hear it as well. There's a call strike, and it's 2-1 with runners at second and third. A little different lifestyle now for you, Lakin, than the baseball lifestyle.
Yeah, retired baseball wife, baseball mom now.
With a lot of help?
Yeah. It's nice having Brock home to help out.
3-1 as he missed low. Ref on deck. Urania in a jam here. And the 3-1 delivery, and it's inside and low. Almost hit him on the back foot. That loads him up. Yoshida takes the walk, and here comes Mike Maddox, the outstanding pitching coach of the Rangers.
Joe, I'm sitting here watching you keep score, and I've got the score you gave me. You remember you gave me the score, your scorecard when I hit for the cycle.
For the cycle,
yeah,
yes.
I've got it up in my house.
Oh, thank you. That's great. I try to do that for special moments for players.
I've got it framed up in the house, and it's down in the basement with all my other memorabilia.
And you can read my writing?
Yeah, I don't know. I know what happened, so I don't need to be able to read it.
Yes, what was the home run was the last hit, wasn't it?
The last one. Yeah, the last one.
In the ninth. It was the score of that game, 16-1.
16-1. Yep, 16-1. Yeah, that was just an all around good one for Nate Uvalde threw I think he threw 7 innings. Everybody was hitting. It was a fun one to be a part of.
Alex really enjoyed that as a manager.
Oh yeah. Well, we went into the series tied 1-1, and everybody said Yankees are going to win, and then we did that game 3, and then fortunately came back and won game 4 as well.
Ref Snyder with the bases loaded takes inside ball 1. Thought you might come back as a pitcher after your 32-mile-an-hour pitch here at Fenway.
31.
31.
31. Yeah, that's my claim to fame. Slowest pitch ever.
Yeah, there's a strike over the outside edge. Dom Smith has pitched 3 times, and he actually threw one outside at 79, but basically he was 49.
Yeah, they're coming for me. They're coming for me. Every time a position player gets on the mound, I'm getting text messages. Did you see that? They're 40 or they're 30. They're at 37 so they're creeping down there lower and lower. So I don't know if that record's going to hold up, but I'm hoping they ban position players from pitching, and then
your record's safe.
And I'll be the record holder forever.
3 on, 1 out in the 2-1 pitch. Ref takes a little low. He's in danger of forcing in a run, which their reliever Chafin did consecutive batters last night. Red Sox showing some patience. 3 balls and a strike. Ref had the winning hit last night, the walk-off in the 10th, the pitch, and he swings and grounds a foul. He was sitting on one there, huh?
Sitting on one there, yeah.
He's got on top of it.
Yeah, that one looked like it ran in a little bit too much. Get the barrel to it.
I remember your first game in the outfield. Somebody lost the ball in the dusk, and you ran about 200 feet to catch it.
Yeah.
It was here.
Yeah, it was here.
There's a swing and a shot up the middle. Gets through into center field. The base hit. 2 runs will score. Shortstop and the second baseman converged. Simeon took a dive, but went under his body over second base. And scoring Rafaela and Hamilton, the speedster from second base. And the Red Sox lead at 3-0, and a 2-run hit by Rob Refsnyder, giving him 32 RBIs, and it's 3-0 Red Sox. That was a ball, was low. They almost got a fortuitous hop as it hit the pitching rubber and kicked high, but Simeon couldn't make the play. Raffy takes it outside, ball 1. Has your teammate Raffy developed as you thought he would?
Yeah. I remember going on a rehab assignment, and Rafi was in Double-A, and I was awed by how talented he was at the plate. And obviously everyone talks about the defense in this, but he works hard. But yeah, he's everything I think everyone thought he would be.
He has a 1-1 count with 2 on and 2 in. Only 1 out. It's outside. Ranger bullpen busy.
Perfect for Fenway Park.
Yeah, he's hit the wall 9 times already and several over it.
Yeah. I think he might hit one over it right here, Joe.
I think he's thinking that. The pitch down and in, missed with a breaking ball. Change-up, actually. Did you ever think of playing all 9 positions in a game? Because you're certainly capable.
No, I honestly, I never wanted to play catcher. I had no desire to get behind the plate and put the gear on.
Put on the tools of ignorance?
Yeah, just to say I did it, I guess. But
3-1 is the line toward left center field, but this one's going to hang up for Taveras, who makes the catch, and the runners have to retreat. So there's the second out. You guys met in Double-A in the Pirate system, is that right? Altoona, was it?
We did.
Yeah, Altoona. Lakin was working at the stadium there, and I was playing, and we met out one night. Sparks flew, Joe.
Rest is
Sparks
history.
flew. Love at first sight, they say.
And your 10th anniversary is this year?
11th.
11th. Oh.
Yeah, we celebrated 10 years last year, so.
Beautiful. Here is Juan, who's popped out and struck out. 2 out, 2 in, and it's 3-0 Red Sox in the 5th. We'll visit with Brock and Lincoln Holt. And a fastball in for a strike. 1-1. Well, we certainly had some great times here. And Brock, you were such a leader in your role. I mean, a super utility player, but a guy who played so often and so well. There's a swing and a drive deep to left down the line. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it is a 3-run homer deep into the monster seats by Connor Wong, and the Red Sox lead at 6-0. Oh, did he crush it? That was hit so hard it didn't have time to hook very much.
I know, off the bat I thought it was going to hook, but it stayed fair. Like you said, he hit it so hard it didn't have time.
Connor Wong with his 11th home run. That gives him 43 RBIs. Here comes Bruce Bochy, a batter too late. So the Red Sox have broken it open here, especially with Carter Crawford perfect through 5 innings. This is Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon Day, and I know both of you would love to urge fans to contribute. You can become a member of Dana-Farber's President's Circle when you give $1,500 or more by making a commitment at this level. You lead by example, help save lives, and shape Dana-Farber's future. As members, you receive updates on the latest news and development at Dana-Farber, plus other benefits, as we got a left-hander coming on. Have you two had a chance to visit some of the patients that you befriended here on this trip?
No, we haven't seen any patients that we got to know while we were here. I mean, obviously the pregame first pitch, Lisa Scherber surprised us with Dawn LeClaire, who was Maddie's mom. Maddie was one of the first people that we've formed a relationship with in the Jimmy Fund, and unfortunately we lost her. And, so that was a very good surprise, a very emotional surprise, because we haven't seen her in a while. So it was good to see Dawn and their family, and we think about Maddie all the time, and we miss her so much. But very, very grateful to Lisa for putting that together and letting us be a part of that ceremony on the field.
Well, I'm sure it brings great consolation to the parents, as parents yourselves, Lake, and you can certainly feel that.
Yeah, that's one of the hard things about going over there, especially now with two little boys. You know, it just puts everything into perspective a little bit more. I can't even imagine, and I won't try and imagine what these families are going through, because it has to be so hard. But yeah, I mean, that's why we're trying to do everything we can to help out, and that's why these donations are so important, and that's why we need people to call in and pledge and get online and donate some more money. I think we're at a little over 800,000 so far, so I would love to see it get to 1 million before the game ended.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you for everything you've done. As Brayu fouls the first pitch from Walter Pennington out of play. Pennington was on the mound when Refsnyder tagged him for the game-winning hit in the 10th inning last night. And rookie lefty. It's a 5-run inning here, and a swinging strike at 0-2. It's amazing how fast you can score 5 runs in an inning at Fenway, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. It happens fast, like you said, at Fenway Park. Little bloop, little blast, little ball off the wall. It happens fast, but glad it's the Red Sox who put up a 5 spot and not the other way around.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's outside. Of course, you played for several teams, starting with the Pirates. Do you look at the Red Sox as your favorite team?
Oh, 100%. Like I don't think there's even a competition, right? I played for the Rangers. I ended with Texas, and I grew up a Texas Rangers fan, so that was really cool for me. But we lost 102 games that year, so it wasn't a whole lot of fun.
With the Red Sox, you won 119.
We won 119, yeah. So obviously, spent the majority of my career here in Boston. This is a place that we call home more than any other.
Well, outside of Brayu, it's 2-2. He's grounded to second and walk. Red Sox scoring 5 runs with Brock and Lakin Holt joining us here. Good luck charm for the Red Sox. The pitch is a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Well, Brock and Lakin, thank you so much for joining us, and especially for all you've done and continue to do for the Jimmy Fund.
Thank you, Joe. Thanks for having us.
Okay, after 5, it's 6-0 Red Sox on the Shaw Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Storrow Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
If you're in the market for a great deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire for your absolute best deal. Because at Town Fair Tire, you get the guaranteed lowest price on any Toyo tire. Plus, you get free services for life. And we honor all valid Toyo tire rebates. For the absolute best deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire. I want that.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on, so make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
Parents, are your kids always responsible on social media? Have they ever posted something that they might regret in the future? LifeBrand is here to help. Our technology can locate and remove potentially harmful posts on social media. Visit lifebrand.life for a free scan. Protect your children's future from their past.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Red Sox have broken it open. They lead 6-0 as we go to the sixth inning. 5 runs in the fifth for Boston. Wyatt Langford leading off against Cutter Crawford, who has not allowed a base runner through the first 5 innings. And Langford swings and misses for strike 1. He's leading off in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers Bentley, Lamborghini, Rolls-Royce, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo of Boston. Swing and a foul off the catcher Wong. Langford fly to left his first time up. Carson Kelly and Leody Taveras to follow. Crawford has not allowed a base runner. He has struck out 4. Big turnaround, given he's given up at least 5 runs in each of his last 4 starts, and has been hit hard via the long ball. He missed outside with a breaking ball. 2-2 on Langford. And Cutter's pitch is a chopper up the middle. Tough play. Played on a short hop by Hamilton, and a nice play. Sidearm throw to first to get Langford. But we're joined by Shirley Joseph, who got the night off to a great start. She's from Brockton. She sang the national anthem, which our audience heard. First of all, congratulations on a great rendition.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And what the audience did not know is that you are a stage 4 breast cancer survivor.
Warrior.
Still
yes.
in the battle?
Still in the battle.
Where are you in the battle right now?
I just had a successful mastectomy 5 weeks ago.
Oh, my goodness.
And I am currently about to start radiation, and I'm going to do this new treatment for 14 rounds. Yes, so the battle is still being fought.
There's a base hit. Carson Kelly, the first base runner of the night for Texas, as he lines a single in the left field. Well, you look terrific.
Thank you.
And you've also, you're at Dana-Farber.
Yes, I am.
How did you find your way to Dana-Farber?
Our good friend, Jeffrey Pierre, a great friend, our actual best man of our wedding, my husband.
Your husband.
My husband, Mike Joseph, here with me.
Mike's here.
Yes.
We're not going to ask him any hard questions. He'd snap us in half. He looks like a pretty strong guy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So Jeffrey, he recommended that we go to Dana-Farber. He says that's the best place in the world.
Mm-hmm. 1 ball in the dirt to Leody Taveras.
Mike, so you've certainly lived through this whole ordeal, right?
It's been tough, but it's been tough. But Shirley has a resilience about her and her energy. Just to see her as an inspiration. See her fight through it. So yeah, it's been tough, but
Taveras hits one through the middle for a base hit. On to second goes Kelly. So back-to-back hits here after Cutter Crawford had retired the first 16 batters. Were you nervous singing the national anthem? I guess when you're going through what you're going through, that's more stress-inducing than singing a song in front of a bunch of people.
It is, but yes, I was very nervous.
I would be nervous. I can't sing, though. You can sing.
I cried like a baby after.
After?
Yeah, it was such an inspirational moment of my life.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's awesome to know. Well, you nailed it.
I am a Boston Red Sox fan. Of course I had to nail it.
Yes, you did. There's a deep drive to left by Semien. That's 2/3 of the way off the wall. Played by Ref Snyder. Kelly around to score. The throw comes into Hamilton, the shortstop. And all of a sudden, 3 hits in a row for Texas. I'm starting to blame Mike and Shirley here for the.
I think Brock Holt got his 5 runs.
Brock Holt got 5 runs. We're not blaming you two, not at all. And you opened a hair salon.
Yes, in Quincy, Massachusetts.
I lived in the great city of Presidents for a long time.
Oh, yes.
Where in Quincy?
Right on Washington Street. 536 Washington Street. You will find Locks by Us, owned by me and my husband, Mike Joseph.
Really?
Yes.
What's it called?
It's called Locks by Us.
Locks by Us?
Yes.
Nice. Well, I don't have any hair, so we're not going to be...
Neither does my husband, and neither
really?
do
He's
I.
hiding under that baseball hat.
Oh, yeah. I'm a strong
I don't have any hair either.
Is that part of your treatment?
Yes, that's part of my treatment.
Well, it'll grow back.
It will, yes.
We're going to let you give the updated total here in a second.
Oh, awesome.
Cutter Crawford with bullpen action starting now. Cam Boozer's warming up. Cutter threw ball 1 to Corey Seager. Red Sox still leading 6-1, but the Rangers trying to tighten this up in a significant way. 1 run in here in the 6th, and 2 men in scoring position with their hottest hitter Seager up there. And he takes a ball in the dirt.
What's our new total?
Our new total is $884,157.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
And the great thing is Joe has said he's going to match everything that we raised tonight. So
I hope you get to $1 million.
Let's get to $1 million. Let's do it.
2-0 pitch is low with a splitter. Lucas Sims is also warming up in the Red Sox bullpen, so double-barreled action. Seager is twice grounded to short. When Cutter Crawford faced the Rangers in Texas on August 2nd, Seager hit 2 home runs off him. And there's ball 4 high. So it has come apart very quickly here for Crawford after he was perfect through 5 1/3 innings. How's business at the hair salon? It's going to be a lot better now with this free plug.
Oh, yes. It is going to be a lot better. We're just very grateful that despite all of our challenges this year, we were able to open our business. People are coming from everywhere, calling us all the time, saying, we saw your sign and we'd like to come on in.
Nice. A lot
Mike
of great
is part
people,
of it?
Quincy.
Oh, yes. We are both co-owners of our business.
Yep.
And you do hair as well?
Oh. Nah. I handle most of the marketing and the operations.
Okay. Tag team.
Mm-hmm. Alex Cora is on his way to the mound. He has not made a signal. Now he's going to go for the lefty, Cam Boozer. Shirley, Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys,
God
for having
bless
us.
you. We'll be praying for you
Thank
you
you.
continue on your treatments, and good luck with the business as well.
Thank you so much, you guys, for interviewing us and taking the
Well,
time.
we appreciate the visit. Great job on the national anthem.
Thank you.
It's 6-1 Red Sox. We're in the 6th inning on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
So Cutter Crawford is out after 5 1/3 innings, retired the first 16 Texas Rangers, then 4 in a row reached. Carson Kelly, their first base runner of the night, lined a single down the left field line, then Leody Taveras singled to center. Marcus Semien doubled off the wall and left, driving in Kelly, Taveras to third, and then after Seager walked, Alex Cora came to the mound to summon Cam Boozer, the lefty, with the bases loaded, and all of a sudden the tying run is in the on-deck circle for Texas. Josh Smith, left-handed hitter, DHing tonight, has popped out twice. Now to the stretch, Boozer comes set just above the belt, and his first pitch to Smith is a breaking ball down and away. 6 runs, 7 hits for the Red Sox, 1 run, 3 hits for Texas. Smith with Adolis Garcia on deck. The 1-0 pitch is a slicing fly ball down the left field line. Long run for Ref Snyder. It's out of play. Sliced into the stands. Couple of seats in. Cutter Crawford, 67 pitches, 44 strikes. So far responsible for 1 earned run on 3 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Definitely a big improvement over recent performances. 1-1 pitch from Boozer, fastball, just a little bit high.
This is the 6th appearance in the last 9 days for Boozer. He's been used quite often.
Overall, his 41st appearance. 2-2 with an ERA of an even 3.00. Foul ball back to the screen. Right behind home plate.
You got a win at Texas, going an inning in the 3rd, August 4th.
Runners take their leads. Taveras from 3rd, Simeon from 2nd, Seager from 1st. Infield at double play depth. Hamilton close to the second base bag. The pitch. Breaking ball way outside and low. And no place to put him, so Boozer needs to throw a strike here to Josh Smith. The outfield plays him to pull. The exception of Ref Snyder straightaway in left. The payoff pitch. Little looping fly ball, dropping fast and in for a hit in left center. Played on a hop by Rafaela. On to score Taveras. The runners had to hold up to see if that ball might be caught. Wasn't hit very hard, but well placed in left center field, and an RBI for Smith. His 51st of the year. 2 runs in this inning, and the Rangers now within 4 at 6-2. And danger time here with Adolis Garcia coming up. Big, powerful right-handed hitter who could tie it with 1 swing. Boozer misses down and in. Garcia has not had a big year in terms of power numbers this year relative to last season. And his average way down, just .218. With an 0 for 2 tonight, he's grounded out and struck out. 1-0 pitch is apparently low. Connor Wong held it there for an extra look. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Lucas Sims still warming up in the Red Sox bullpen. Boozer working out of the stretch. And he pitches. And that's a strike above the knees. Another fastball taken by Garcia. With a walk-off home run in Game 1 of the World Series against Arizona to send the Rangers on their way to a World Championship. He asks for time and steps out. He hasn't had a good year relative to last year, and certainly the average down from what you'd expect, but he's been hot lately. He's hit in 5 straight games coming in, with 9 hits in the last 5. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. He was trying to tie it with 1 swing, but he didn't get to the 89-mile-per-hour cutter. Semien at 3rd, Seager at 2nd, Smith at 1st. The 2-2 pitch from Boozer swung in a foul back to the backstop. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan postgame show. Hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the Nissan End of the Summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 6-2 Red Sox. We're in the 6th. Another 2-2 pitch. It's inside. Down around the shins of Garcia with a cutter. And another full count for Boozer, who's facing his second batter. He's already thrown 12 pitches. Payoff pitch is fouled just over to our left. Six runs, 7 hits for Boston, 2 runs, 4 hits for Texas. Crawford responsible for Semien and Seager. His line isn't going to look anywhere near as good as he was hoping when this inning started. Foul ball just off to our right. And it rattled in and out of the Texas Rangers radio booth. Matt Hicks and Eric Nadel, and Hicks is giving Nadel an earful about not catching that ball. That's not one you wanted to catch.
No, hit too hard by far. They got a catcher next door, and Dave Valley was with the Red Sox for a while.
He's on the Rangers TV crew. Another big 3-2 pitch, and it's ball 4 up and in with a fastball. Everything was wonderful when this half inning began. But a little anxiety here at Fenway Park now as Garcia draws a bases loaded walk. Both men to face Boozer have reached. And Andrew Bailey, the pitching coach, is going to the mound.
Completes the walk on Crawford. 5 1/3, 3 runs, 3 hits, a walk at 4 Ks. So this will be his third batter. The bullpen's not really active. Right-hander standing there, but nobody's warming yet.
Well, Lucas Sims is ready if needed.
He was up earlier.
So 3 runs in, still only 1 out. The 8th batter of the inning is Nathaniel Lowe. Lowe, left-handed hitter against the lefty Boozer, has grounded to second and struck out tonight against Crawford. And the pitch. That looked like a strike, and Wong a little agitated now with the home plate umpire, Eric Bacchus. Lowe's never hit a grand slam. He is a career .317 hitter with the bases loaded. He swings and fouls one straight back. Red Sox leading 6-3. Boozer hasn't retired anybody yet, facing his third hitter. Crawford came into the inning having not allowed a base runner. Now his line is 3 earned runs on 3 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts, and he's responsible for Seager, the last batter he faced. He walked him and then got the hook. Check swing and a fastball up and in. And Boozer struggling to throw strikes. Only half of his 18 offerings have been in the zone. And if they avoid a double play, Josh Young will be the 9th batter of the inning for the Rangers. He's on deck. And ball 3 up and in. Well, for a long time, the Red Sox starting pitching was the big problem, and the bullpen was all right. Lately, the starting pitching's been good, and the bullpen has just been abysmal. And that's ball 4 up and in.
Not even close.
Now, Boozer is about to get the hook, and Boozer's going to hear some boos. Alex Cora back to the mound for the 2nd time in the inning. He faced 3 men, didn't retire anybody. And all of a sudden, Cutter Crawford's line now final 4 earned runs in 5 1/3. Looked like it was going to be so much better than that. Boozer departs. Lucas Sims, the new pitcher. When we come back, it is now 6-4 Red Sox in the 6th inning on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
During this call to the bullpen, you could sign up for Ford Pass. It's the app that puts your Ford ownership experience right in the palm of your hand. With the Ford Pass app, you can access complimentary remote features like start-stop, lock-unlock, schedule a start, locate your vehicle, or get your vehicle's status on the Ford Pass app when your vehicle is equipped with Ford Pass Connect. Get started by downloading the Ford Pass app on the App Store or Google Play.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, Here for Boston fans, here for good.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Back at Fenway Park, Red Sox had a 6-0 lead when this half inning began, the Texas 6, but the Rangers have scored 4 runs on 4 hits and 3 walks in the inning. They've batted around. Lucas Sims comes in with the bases loaded, trying to get the Red Sox out of this disaster. He is making his 6th appearance for Boston. It hasn't gone well. He's 0-2 with a .964 ERA since coming over in that trade deadline deal from the Cincinnati Reds. In 11 innings, he's given up 12 runs, 8 of them earned on 15 hits. He's walked only 2, struck out 11. The opponent's hitting .313 against him. Overall, including his time with Cincinnati, he is 1-6 with a 4.28 ERA. Bases loaded. The first batter to face Lucas is Josh Young, who takes a cutter for a strike over the outside part of the plate.
He's fanned 14 of his last 28 plate appearances, 29 appearances. He could use one here.
He struck out in line to center tonight. A ball way outside. Crawford retired the first batter of the inning. Langford on a ground ball to short to make it 16 in a row to start the game. 7 men in a row have reached for Texas since. Pop foul out of play to our right into the roof box seats. Sims is ahead of Young. 1 ball and 2 strikes with Josh Smith now at third, Adolis Garcia at second, and Nathaniel Lowe at first. Lowe's RBI is 48th of the year. The pitch, line drive, caught by the leaping shortstop, David Hamilton, who almost went leaping in the air a little bit too early. I think it was hit more softly than he realized, and he caught it on the way back down. Fortunately, it wasn't all that high, or that might have been trouble. Lucas Sims went leaping into the air to help Hamilton with his leap and pumped his fist after the shortstop made the catch. So still 6-4. They're not out of the woods yet. Here's Langford, who started the inning, and he takes a ball up and away. Rangers rookie go for 2 tonight. Grounded to short to start this inning. He hits a little looper down the right field line. It's slicing foul over by the tarp and into the seats just behind the tarp. 34,527 the attendance here tonight. This copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the Boston Red Sox may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of WEEI and the Boston Red Sox. 1-1 pitch, chopped foul past Tony Beasley in the third base coach's box. Corey Ragsdale coaches first for Texas. Back-to-back very long half innings. Red Sox got 5 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Texas has 4 on the board here. Fastball just a little bit high from the former #1 draft pick of the Atlanta Braves, Lucas Sims. His 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, strike 3 called on the outside corner at the knees. Borderline pitch. Langford really doesn't like it. Says something to Bacchus as he walks off. So the Rangers get 4, but they leave the bases loaded. And after 5.5 at Fenway, 6-4 Red Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Step up to the plate this season with Herb Chambers. We offer the largest selection of cars, trucks, EVs, and SUVs in New England. With 35 brands and so many convenient locations, finding your next vehicle at Herb Chambers is a real game changer.
Diabetes can put you in a slump,
But your Libre or Dexcom continuous glucose monitor can keep you from striking out and missing the action. Let Eastern Diabetic help you touch them all and send you all your diabetic supplies. Their wicked smart team will make sure you never have a rain delay when it comes to receiving your diabetes supplies. And they do all the paperwork. Get your diabetic supplies today by calling 857-400-0044 or easterndiabetic.com.
Hi, it's Joe. Summertime's the perfect time for fresh grilled burgers. And today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, ground beef and turkey are on sale. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey, just $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. It's time to grill up some burgers. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Bottom of the 6th, Red Sox batting now with a 6-4 lead. It was 6-0 before the Rangers put 4 up in the top of this inning. Walter Pennington, the lefty, still out there. He threw a called strike 1 to Dom Smith, and now a ball down and away. Smith leading off in the Herb Chambers batting order here in the bottom of the 6th inning, pardon me. And the pitch is low and away. Skips away from the catcher, Carson Kelly. Smith, Sogard, and Rafaela. Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon up to $921,643. Pennington's pitch swung on and missed by Smith, the high fastball. Dom has been retired by the second baseman. Semyon on a nice play at a hot smash. Semyon grabbed it and threw him out. He bounced back to the pitcher. At the time, Urania, the starter, last time up. He takes the ball low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pennington, 26 years old, a Colorado native. Out of the Colorado School of Mines. Swing and a miss. And a sinker. Pennington strikes out for the first out of the home half of the 6th. Time for the Subaru of New England scoreboard. As we take a look around baseball, Red Sox 2 games behind Kansas City for the 3rd and final wild card spot in the American League entering the night. And Minnesota has a 6-2 lead over the Royals. They're in the 5th inning in Minneapolis. Strike 1 into Nick Sogard, switch hitter batting from the right now. 0 for 2 from the left against Urania tonight. Pennington struck out both batters he's faced in this appearance. And he threw a ball, missing with a cutter. Red Sox leading 6-4. There's a foul right off the end of the bat. Had the bat boy ducking by the Red Sox on deck circle. It actually might have hit the bat boy. They're coming out of the Red Sox dugout. Couple of Andrew Bailey, the pitching coach, came running out. Now one of the Red Sox trainers is out to make sure that the bat boy's okay. He's nodding his head with a smile on his face. His helmet's off. I don't know if it got knocked off. And they had him stand up.
Hit him on the helmet, yeah.
Yeah, it did. Rafaela immediately waved to the dugout to say, send somebody out here. Now I think they're asking him questions that you would ask in a concussion protocol type situation. And the home plate umpire, Eric Bacchus, coming over, make sure he's okay and asking for some new baseballs. And the young man smiling and laughing. Looked like it got him right in the ear flap of his helmet. It's a good thing they wear those double ear flap helmets.
They're so close to the batter's box.
Yeah, and that was hit hard, right off the end of the bat and right at him. I mean, he's sitting on a bucket, no time to move. 1-2 pitch, Sogard, a swing and a miss and an off-speed breaking ball. So that's 3 strikeouts in a row for Pennington. Elsewhere in the Subaru of New England scoreboard, Washington leads Baltimore 8-2 in the 9th. Baltimore a half-game lead over the Yankees atop the division, so the Yankees with a chance perhaps to move back into first place. They're at Chicago and leading 2-0 against the White Sox in the 3rd. Swing and a miss by Raphael on a pitch up and in. He singled to start the 4-run rally last inning, scored the first of the 4 runs. Here it's 6-4 Red Sox. The pitch, line drive, left center. That's going to be in for a hit. Hustling over to stop it in the gap is Taveras, and he'll hold Rafaela to a long single. Cedon didn't assume anything, ran hard, made a big turn to make sure Taveras fielded it cleanly. Guardians are ahead of the Cubs in Cleveland 2-1. They've gone to the top of the 8th. The Marlins are shutting out the Phillies in Philadelphia. Last call for the Phils there. They're in the bottom of the 9th. Tigers hammering Seattle 15-1. In the middle of the 8th, the Astros continue hot. They're ahead of Tampa Bay and St. Pete 3-1 in the 8th inning. Oakland leads the Mets in New York 7-4 in the 5th. Dodgers 2, Brewers 1 in the 3rd in Milwaukee. And the Reds beat the Cardinals 4-1. The rest of the action is later on. Don't miss the Subaru of New England A Lot to Love event. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com. So here's Romy Gonzalez, who's going to come up as a pinch hitter for David Hamilton. Right-handed hitter against the lefty Pennington, and Romy fouls one out of play to the left into the roof box seats. To the right, I should say, down the first base line. Gonzalez batting for Hamilton, who went 1 for 3 with a double, a hustle double, and a run scored last inning. Swing and a miss at a off-speed pitch away. Slider. 0-2 on Gonzalez, hitting .272 for the year. With 4 homers and 18 runs batted in. And the pitch, swing and a miss at a pitch down and away. Strikes out on 3 pitches. And Pennington, all 4 outs he's recorded have been via the strikeout. We've played 6 at Fenway Park, Boston 6 and Texas 4 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. The same all-wheel drive SUV you've always trusted. Now with even more style, safety, and adventure. The redesigned Forester is equipped with standard, enhanced, symmetrical all-wheel drive and upgraded safety technology. The all-new 2025 Subaru Forester, starting at $29,695. SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox.
Step up to the plate this season with Herb Chambers. We offer the largest selection of cars, trucks, EVs, and SUVs in New England. With 35 brands and so many convenient locations, finding your next vehicle at Herb Chambers is a real game changer.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
7th inning, Lucas Sims pitching with a 6-4 lead. Throws ball 1 down and away to Carson Kelly. who started the Texas Uprising last inning, spoiled the perfect game of Cutter Crawford. When he singled down the left field line with 1 out, he scored the first of their 4 runs. A strike taken on the outside part of the plate. Kelly, Taveras, and the top of the order, Semi, in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Chevrolet of Danvers. Sims fires, and it is a cutter taken at the knees for a strike.
Bailey Horn warming for the Red Sox. Gave up the homer to Seager last night.
Swing and a foul. A couple of nice moments between innings. Laz Diaz, the crew chief, is the first base umpire, came in to the Red Sox on deck circle to check on the bat boy who took a foul ball off the helmet in the last half inning. There also was a gentleman from the stands who came down, who appeared to be a doctor, who was inquiring. Fastball up and in. And then the young man went over to the Red Sox dugout to do some of his work and got a hug from a couple of the Red Sox players. So a nice expression of concern from several people, but he seems to be fine. Heart's probably beating a little more quickly than usual. Kelly 1 for 2. Sims came in last inning, got the Red Sox out of that jam. Came into a 6-4 game with the bases loaded, got a line out and a strikeout. He has another strikeout as Kelly had a half-hearted swing at a breaking ball away for the first out of the 7th inning, sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The exclusive Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program will help you grow and manage your paint business. That pitch was a mile outside and low. Kelly just couldn't help himself. Here's Leody Taveras, who singled and scored last inning. His single was off Crawford. He takes ball 1 here. The curveball that was low. Switch hitter batting left. Sims' pitch right down the middle. Slow curve at 80 miles per hour. 6 runs, 8 hits for Boston. 4 runs, 4 hits for Texas. Neither side's made an error. Line drive pulled foul. 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Sean McDonough, Joe Castiglione. It's the 22nd annual WEEI Ness and Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. We're approaching $1 million raised here on day 1. Taveras drives one toward the corner and right. That's going to be in for a hit. And it one hops up into the stands over the short wall between the pesky pole and the Texas bullpen. So it's a ground rule double for Leody Taveras, who's 2 for 3. And that gets the tying run back up to home plate for the Rangers. Now here in the top of the 7th inning. First hit given up by Sims, who's pitched 1 inning in relief. There is action in the Red Sox bullpen, and Andrew Bailey's on the phone with the pen, checking on the progress of Bailey Horn. First ball swinging. Semien, pop fly, shallow center, caught by Sogard, the new shortstop, who had to range a long way out there to make the catch. He was well into center field and made a difficult catch. Alex Core on his way to the mound. That might be it, with Seager, the lefty, coming up.
Well, Seager had a first pitch home run off Horn last night.
Well, let's not see that again. The change is made after Gonzalez hit for Hamilton. Gonzalez stayed in the game. He's at second base, and Sogard has moved from second to short. Sims departs. We're in the 7th, 6-4 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Sean McDonough, Joe Castiglione, we're at Fenway Park. Red Sox leading game 2 of this 3-game series with the Texas Rangers, 6-4. Started out like it might be a walk in the park for the Red Sox. They were up 6-0, but Texas got 6 in the 6th. And now they have a runner on with 2 outs in the 7th. And the very dangerous Corey Seager coming up against Bailey Horn. As Joe mentioned, he homered off Bailey Horn on the first pitch the lefty threw last night. Seager has hit 12 first pitch home runs this season, which leads all of Major League Baseball. He's been held relatively in check so far tonight by the Red Sox. He's 0 for 2. He did walk last inning as the last man Cutter Crawford faced. He wound up scoring on a bases loaded walk to Nathaniel Lowe. Crawford went 5 1/3, gave up 4 runs on 3 hits and a walk. Boozer had all 3 men he faced reach base on a single, a walk, and another walk. All 3 of those plays brought home a run for Texas. And the first pitch to Seager from Horn is low. Bailey is the fourth Red Sox pitcher, making his 11th appearance. 1-1 with a 6.92 ERA. Opponents hitting .302 against him. And he throws, and he misses down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. 26 homers on the year for Seager. After his blast last night, he is tied for 7th in the American League. He's hit 7 in his last 10 games prior to tonight. He hits a rocket right at the first baseman, Smith. Line shot. Dom playing him perfectly near the line. And it's a hard line drive out for the final out of the inning. And the Rangers strand a base runner. 7th inning stretch brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, call 617-777-7777 and let Glassman score for you. 6-4 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
When your favorite ball club looks to close out the game, they bring in a specialist. Same is true in the drain game. When Eastern Mass homeowners need drain and sewer problems expertly fixed, Drains by Janes is the move. Whether you need drain cleaning or repair, pipelining, or sewer repair, you can depend on Drains by James to bring the relief 24/7. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Hey, it's Lou. Summertime's the perfect time for fresh grilled burgers. And today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, ground beef and turkey are on sale. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey, just $2.77 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, you're limited to 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. It's time to grill up some burgers. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Karen Heating and Cooling is teaming up with the Jimmy Fund and happy to be part of such an amazing day. Karen Heating and Cooling is committed to giving back to their community as well as making their customers comfortable in all seasons of life. Karen Heating and Cooling is an elite diamond contractor working closely with Mitsubishi Electric and is also an approved Mass Save contractor, helping homeowners save up to $16,000 by installing a new Mitsubishi Electric system. Karen Heating and Cooling, the No Bull Company. Visit KarenHeatCool.com.
All right, kids, let's hit the road. The summer road trip is as American as, well, baseball and apple pie. And there's no better way to appreciate the beauty of America than from the road. Celebrate America this summer with Herb Chambers.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
First pitch, bottom of the 7th from the lefty Walter Pennington is high to Masataka Yoshida. The next one is a breaking ball low and away. Yoshida leading off the 7th in the Herb Chambers batting order, followed by Ref Snyder and Devers. Pitch is a strike, sinker on the outside part of the plate. Moss has had a perfect night. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the first. He singled. Was thrown out trying to stretch it to a double in the third. He walked and scored in the fifth. He takes ball 3 low. He's up to 277. Pennington's pitched an inning and a third, all 4 of his outs via the strikeout. He's given up 1 hit, chopper to second, step or 2 to his right semi, and he throws to first to get Yoshida. Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, ground beef and turkey are on sale. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef for 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey. Just $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox radio network. Pennington pitches. Ref Snyder pops it up. Shallow right. A couple of steps toward the line. Adolis Garcia, one-handed catch. And 2 quick outs for Pennington. Ref Snyder now 1 for 4, but he had a big hit. A single that knocked in 2 in the 5th inning. He scored later in that frame. Here's Devers. Came in 2 for 19. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Double to knock in the first run of the game in the first. Single to center in the 4th. Fly to center last time. And he takes strike 1 over the outside part of the plate. Red Sox leading 6-4. We're in the home half of the 7th. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the plate. Pennington's on it and throws a bullet to first to low for a 1-2-3 inning. After 7, Red Sox 6, Rangers 4 on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue? Yeah. Crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks, "Want to test drive the Rogue?" I'm like, "Let's go." We're driving when Laura says, "Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine." I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Laura goes, "Check this out." She shows me the miles per gallon and I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy. These new Nissan Rogues are going fast. I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra.
Get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city 34 highway to 30 city 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue Gas all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment. Excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
It's the bottom of the 9th. 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
All right, kids, let's hit the road. The summer road trip is as American as, well, baseball and apple pie. And there's no better way to appreciate the beauty of America than from the road. Celebrate America this summer with Herb Chambers.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Red Sox 6, Texas 4, 8th inning. Bailey Horn, fortunate on a line drive out by Seager to end the 7th inning. Misses high ball 1 to Josh Smith, who was fouled out to the catcher, popped to short, and looped a single to center to drive in a run. 2-run lead for the Red Sox. At one point, it was 6-0. That's taken high, ball 2. I'd like to thank the cookie later, Linda Winchep, for the very nice oatmeal cookie she sent along. Pretty good, Sean.
Very nice, does not quite cover it. Outstanding, tremendous.
Linda's from Norton, Mass. There's a strike over the inside edge.
Well, lobster rolls last night, cookies tonight, oatmeal raisin cookies. I tried to resist, but they looked so good, and then they tasted even better.
Took you to the 8th inning.
Yeah.
Kelly and Jansen up in the bullpen. 2-1 to Smith. He's had a good season for them. Here's the pitch home, And he fouls a high fastball to the backstop from Bailey Horn. Sims went an inning in the third, no runs, a hit, and 2 strikeouts.
He did a nice job getting the last 2 outs of that 6th inning. When he came in, they had the bases loaded.
Here it is. And a swing and a drive to center field. Back goes Rafaela, still going back, turns and makes the catch. He sort of trailed that ball, but he got there. Very confident out there, sort of nonchalant as he approached that.
And Horn's been fortunate.
Yeah.
He's faced 2 batters. Seager hit it about as hard as you could hit it to the first baseman to end the last inning, and that one sent Rafaela onto the warning track in straightaway center.
Now, Garcia, who grounded to third, struck out and walked with the bases loaded. And there's a strike. Boozer walked 2 men with the bases loaded, just like Chafin did last night for the Rangers.
I was going to say that. He's here on an Andrew Chafin scholarship.
Here's the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss at an off-speed curveball.
For those who weren't with us last night, Andrew Chafin came out of the bullpen for Texas. The lefty walked all 4 men he faced. That was the first time that's happened in Texas Rangers history.
2 with the bases loaded. 1 out, nobody on. 6-4 Red Sox. Bailey Horn deals. And a swing and a drive poke foul down the right field line. So it remains 0-2. Wonderful day at Fenway here with the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon and the outstanding celebration of the life of Larry Lucchino. I mentioned some of the great people that were here to take part in that, including Senator Bradley, George Will, and many others, ball low. Larry's high school teammate was here. Tom Beckett, recently retired athletic director at Yale. And of course, many relatives. Here's the pitch. And he waves at a pitch down and away. Good curveball. Probably not in the strike zone, but close enough that he swung. And there's strike 3. So 2 down for Nathaniel Lowe. Grounded out 4-3, struck out and walked. Judge Frank Lucchino did a wonderful job of organizing, especially with the Lucchino family. They had a very large turnout, most of them coming from parts afar. Lowe takes inside, ball 1. Well, Red Sox hope to get through 1-2-3. Turn it over to Jansen for the 9th. We'll see. Horn delivers, and a breaking ball low. If the Rangers lose, they will drop 10 under 500. They're the defending world champs. They've not played like it this year. Here's the pitch, and a fastball for a strike. Jose Leclerc, who at one time had been their closer, warming. The 2-1 pitch of the left-hand batter. And he swings and rips a bullet into right, a base hit. Loud contact there. So the tie run comes to the plate, and Josh Young, who was struck out fly to center and then lined to short with the bases loaded.
And that's going to be it for Bailey Horn. Right-handed hitters coming up now. Young, Langford, and Kelly, and then a switch hitter, Taveras.
He gets credit for 1 inning. And was very fortunate with some loud outs. So we get pitching change here. Yet another one as we come your way on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples. Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, it's Kenley Jansen here. As the Red Sox ask him to complete a 4-out save. He did that a week ago in Kansas City, an inning in the third, a perfect relief with 3 strikeouts. He pitched 1 inning last night and had a strikeout, did not allow a base runner, and here he is now in the 8th inning to face Young, who struck out, fly to center, and line to short. Tying run at the plate, 6-4. Red Sox lead in the 8th. He's 3-1, a 2.88 ERA, and Kenley 21 saves, 24 save chances. Long set, the pitch to the right-hand batter is a strike over the inside edge at 91. Many times he starts out at 91 and then gets to 93, sometimes 94. Big right-hander from Curacao delivers, and a check swing, a pitch up and in, it's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. The Sox once had a 6-0 lead. They got 5 in the 5th, and Texas came back with 4 in the 6th. The 1-1 pitch to the right-hand batter. And he swings and misses at a high fastball. As we mentioned, he's been fanning a lot. 14 times in his last 30 plate appearances. So he missed much of the season with the broken bone after getting hit by a pitch early in the season. The 1-2 pitch coming. And he swings it. It's a fly ball right field. Abreu back a couple of steps waiting for it. And he puts it away. And quick out for Jansen. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Sweet Caroline time is 6-4. Boston on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hurry in during the BMW Summer Sales Event and get a credit up to $2,500 off MSRP on select models now through September 3rd. For details, visit your Massachusetts BMW Center today or visit bmwcenters.com.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do, because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Wait, she's posting pics with a dude in Mexico. We just broke up.
If Heineken Silver was a doom-scrolling ex-boyfriend, it would have all the feels. None of the new boyfriend jealousy.
She looks happy. I'm gonna message her. Hey, Stace, loved the super cute post with @RadRyan7. Enjoy Mexico and that ceviche spot from last year. Send pics.
Heineken Silver, world-class light beer. Only 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories. All the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Right-hander Jose Leclerc coming on here in the bottom of the 8th inning. trying to keep the deficit at 2 runs. Red Sox leading 6-4. And here's the guy whose home run, the 3-run shot, the difference in the game. It's Connor Wong, who popped the third, fanned, and then drilled a bullet into the monster seats. The 2 men on in the 5th, and he takes a strike. There is a 4.50 ERA, former closer for this club, making his 47th appearance. 5-4 his record. The pitch on its way, and it's low and away. Missed with a slider. 1 ball, 1 strike. Red Sox would love some insurance here. Wong in the Herb Chambers batting order takes it low and away. It's brought to you by Herb Chambers Kia of Burlington. 2-1 to the right-hand batting catcher. His home run was his first since July 28th.
375 feet, 104.7 the exit velocity.
High line shot. That one's low. This with a fastball at 96. 3-1. Red Sox go 1 in the first, 5 in the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. And there's a drive to left field deep. Back by the wall, and it is off the green about 2/3 of the way up. Bounces way over the head of the left fielder. Well, Langford's really showed his inexperience playing the wall here. And it's a double for Wong, a wall ball double. Leading off the 8th. So that brings up Abreu, who's grounded out 4-3, walked and struck out. Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, ground beef and turkey on sale. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef for 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey. Just $2.77 a pound with a digital coupon. Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. Wheeler takes away ball 1. Red Sox now with 9 hits. There with a 1-0 delivery. And that's in there for a strike.
4 extra base hits tonight for the Red Sox, 2 for Connor Wong. The Red Sox had just 1 extra base hit in the previous 2 games combined.
That's made a big difference tonight. The delivery is swung on, looped into left center field. It's going to drop for a hit and will not score the run. Wong had to make sure it wasn't caught. So the Red Sox greeting Leclerc with a double and a single, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Dominic Smith coming along. Dom is grounded out 4-3, grounded to the pitcher, out unassisted, and struck out.
That was right off the end of the bat and well placed. Not a great read by Wong. It was pretty obvious that was going to fall, but as you said, nobody out. This situation, you don't want to take the chance. Infield in now for Texas.
Left-hand batter. That's the right-hand pitcher. The set of the pitch home. Runs in there for a strike. 0-1, along with his 4th wall ball of the season. Doesn't get one over in the 5th inning.
That pitch was very high. Dom Smith didn't like it, asked for time.
Red Sox now with 10 hits. Here's the pitch. Runner bluffs at first, swing and a miss. Had a slider, sort of a tentative swing there.
Is it me or does this home plate umpire Eric Bacchus facially look like he's about 16 years old? He's very youthful looking.
Hasn't had many squawks tonight.
No, he's done a nice job for a teenager.
Here's the 0-2, and he checks. See, it's a little low and inside. Marlaz Diaz, the crew chief, will have the plate. Stay tuned after the game, the Nissan post-game show. Hurry in and save big on the new Nissan and Nissan end of summer sales event. A 1-2 pitch. Swinging a pop-up left field shallow.
Long run for the left fielder, Langford. The third baseman is out of the ball, drops. It will not score a run. The bases are loaded, though, with nobody out. It dropped for a hit. That was a tough play for a third baseman directly behind him. I thought the left fielder had a better shot, but there might have been some miscommunication. The ball fell in. Mike Maddox visiting the mound with the bases loaded and nobody out as Sogard's coming up.
It's just golfed in the air down the left field line. You know, Langford should have made the play. He had the best chance at it. He was charging hard, and then the last minute he stopped. I think he thought either Young or the shortstop Seager were going to play it. If he just kept running another couple of steps, he would have made a catch. Red Sox catch a break. Mike Maddox, the pitching coach, at the mound.
Not sure if anybody called for it, but it fell in. Should have been caught by the left fielder. He had the best angle and also the best position from which to throw. Wong was tagging, so he didn't come home. The Red Sox can pad the lead here. Sogard just struck out, grounded out 4-3, and fanned again. And the infield in all the way around. They can break it open here. With nobody out. Pitch is swung on line. Foul. Look out past the Red Sox dugout. He hammered that, turned on it. Hitting from the left side. All his hits have come from the left side. Oh, and 1, here it is, and a line drive base hit in a right field. 1 run scores. Here comes the second run home. The throw comes toward the plate, and diving across safely is Abreu, and the Red Sox have padded the lead. It is now 8-4 Red Sox. Runners at first and third. Garcia's throw was pretty much on line, but Abreu, who runs well, was able to score. Wong crossing easily, and then Abreu, so the Red Sox have an 8-4 lead.
Yeah, a little surprised that Abreu came around with nobody out. Ball hit pretty hard on the ground. Garcia has a very strong arm and fielded it in shallow right field. And it was a close play at the plate.
Good first dive, and Abreu safe. Still nobody out for Raphael, was grounded out 4-3 and singled twice. He runs 12 hits for the Red Sox, so that takes some of the heat off. And the pitch is swung on chop foul, first base side. Nobody warming. If Jansen finishes, he'd get a save. Because the tying run was at the plate when he came on. 2 out in the 8th. Room would clinch the season series. The Red Sox would have the 4-1 lead over the Rangers, who dropped 10 under 500. Ready still has recorded an out, and there's a pop-up that should be caught right in front of the plate. Now the third baseman comes down halfway to the pitcher's mound and makes the catch for the out. The catcher, Kelly, lost it momentarily, but it was the third baseman's ball anyway, and there's finally 1 out here. And here's Gonzalez, who struck out pinch hitting for Hamilton. David was 1 for 3, a leg double. Wong's driven in 3. Ref Snyder with a hit 2. And Sogard 2. Crawford's game to win. And it's a foul to the backstop off the batter Romy, strike 1. Yankees leading 3-0 at Chicago in the top of the 6th inning. Infield in again. The pitch, breaking ball strike over the outer half. The Orioles lost tonight, 9-3 to the Nationals, so if the Yankees hang on to win, they'd have a half-game lead.
0-2, runner goes from first. Pitch is swung on and popped up. This may be playable. First base side foul ground. The catcher and the first baseman converge. And it's just over that netting into the second row of the seats. No play. Twins rolling over Kansas City 11-3 in the bottom of the seventh inning. So that could get the Red Sox to within a game and a half of the third wild card. Oh, and 2, University of Miami product, Romy Gonzalez. Smith at third, Sogard at first. Right-hander sets, and the runner goes from first. The pitch is taken for a ball. It should be a stolen base. They made no effort to throw. So credit Sogard with a stolen base, and it's a 1-2 pitch coming here to Romy. And he swings and hits a pop fly, shallow left field. Smith is tagging. Langford there makes the catch, and Smith is coming home anyway. Here's the throw. It's cut off. Throw to third, and they get the runner there, but the run should count. Yes, it does. I don't know why he didn't let that throw go through.
Yeah, I think they would have had a good chance, but I think Young saw Sogard running and decided they'd take the out that would get them out of the inning. Good play by Sogard to stop, because if he didn't stop, it might have been a question as to whether or not Smith crossed the plate first.
So it's a sac fly for Romy and RBI. And then out a double play resulting, actually. And after 8, Red Sox lead at 9-4 in the Shaw Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Town Fair Tire.
Since 2014, the amazing people at Applebee's in both Massachusetts and Rhode Island have raised over $630,000 for the Jimmy Fund with your help. So thanks. That's amazing. The team at Applebee's is so excited for this year's WEEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, which is at Fenway Park on August 13th and 14th. We're excited to see everybody. Thank you, Applebee's, and thank you, Dana Farber, for all you do every single day with the Jimmy Fund.
Hey there, weekend warriors. It's Gresh. You sick of that slice? Tired of those 3 putts? What if I told you your handicap isn't about your swing? It's about your weight. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame with Awaken 180. We're talking 10 strokes by the end of August, getting your tour card by September, winning your first major year 1. Taking strokes off your game is just 40 pounds away at Awaken 180 weight loss. Awaken 180 does not guarantee an immediate 10 strokes off your score, receiving a tour card, or the ability to control the weather. Individual results may vary. Awaken 180 cannot guarantee that your newfound golf prowess will lead to a sponsorship deal, and we cannot guarantee it either. Awaken 180 is not responsible for any dramatic fist pumps or unsolicited golf tips you give to strangers. Awaken 180 does not offer refunds for any lost wagers made on your improved golf game. Bet wisely, friends. Strokes off your game by dropping pounds off your frame. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Today through Thursday, Shaw Star Market, ground beef turkey on sale. Value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef, 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey, $2.77 a pound with a digital coupon. Ninth inning, 9-4 Red Sox, and a strike to the right-hand batting Langford. Seldom does Jansen pitch with a 5-run lead, but it was a 2-run lead when he entered the game to get the last out as he seeks a 4-out save here. And the 0-1 is a little bit low. $946,763 at last count. We can get it up over the million mark before this game ends. We're in the ninth. 9-4 Red Sox. And the pitch is swung on, looped to left field, and over goes Refsnyder to make a running catch. So the leadoff man retired. Double checking if the Red Sox win this game, which they should, and Kansas City loses, and they're down big 8-3, it would be a one-game lead for the Royals over the Red Sox. They would be 65-55. The Red Sox 63-55, playing 2 fewer games. Carson Kelly, the catcher, takes a strike. Win would go here to Crawford, who was perfect. Over 5 1/3, and then gave up, was charged with 4 runs, although Boozer allowed 3 and Heritage to score. There's a deep drive, but foul, way up into the Coca-Cola seats. Oh, 2. And the pitch from Kenley is a little bit low. So pitching in the second straight day. He's only thrown 10 pitches. If he get 2 quick outs, he might possibly be able to work tomorrow. Then, yeah, the off. Well, there's no off day this week. They go to Baltimore, so we'll see. There's the delivery, and he fouls it right around the batter's box into the middle of the catcher. Strike 3. It was up and in. Pitch getting close to hitting him, a high cutter, and 2 men down here. And it brings up Tavares, who's flied to left, singled, and double to right. Stolen base by Sogart, by the way, was his second major league steal. And the left-hand batter takes a call strike. Gonzalez did get a sac fly on that fly ball to the left, and then the double play resulted. Sogart out 7-5-6. The pitch. He swung on, popped up foul, third base side. Raffy over near the side wall, and he makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Kenley Jansen, with just 13 pitches, gets a 4-out save. His 22nd, and the Red Sox make it 2 straight over the Texas Rangers. They win the season series. They're up 4-1 with 1 to play. The final tonight, Boston 9 and Texas 4. More in a moment on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Just like our hometown legends of the diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars, we help people buy them.
Hi, I'm James Shattuck, founder of Drains by James, Eastern Mass's locally owned sewer and drain cleaning company. Being local, all of us at Drains by James are so proud to be able to help support the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. Please, whatever you can give, let's help strike out cancer. At Drains by James, we not only give a poop about your pipes, we give a big poop about giving back. Thank you.
BJ's Wholesale Club has been taking care of families in our communities for 40 years. The BJ's Charitable Foundation is proud to join this year's Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon to support cancer research and care. The foundation helps families meet their essential needs by providing nutritious food and supporting education and health and wellness. BJ's Wholesale Club, founded in Massachusetts, offers families unbeatable value with savings up to 25% off grocery store prices every day. Visit bjs.com to learn more.
I'll tell you what's not boring. Good air conditioning. Hey, it's Bradfo. Join me talking baseball every Tuesday at 4:30 with Jones and Mago, courtesy of McFarland Energy, the HVAC experts from Greater Boston to the Cape at McFarlandEnergy.com.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
After you use Bounce Dryer sheets and realize how fresh, soft, less wrinkled, and less staticky your laundry can be, you'll put a sheet on it every time. Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Put a sheet on it. Or that blanket that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Put a sheet on it. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you. Okay, Bounce Dryer sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry, put a sheet on it with Bounce.
This is the Nissan post-game show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Well, the Red Sox win it 9-4. 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors, 4 left. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 5 left. For the Rangers, go to Crawford, perfect over 5 1/3. Gets the win. He's 8-9. Jansen, a 4-out save, is 22nd. Urena, the loser, at 3-8. Connor Wong had the game's only home run, a big one, a 3-run blast in the 5th inning. And it was played in 2 hours, 34 minutes, 34,522 the attendance. And with us is hero last 2 games, really. Last night, the walk-off hit. Today, a big 2-run hit up the middle when the Red Sox had a 1-0 lead in the 5th. Rob Refsnyder. Rob, getting a chance to play every day against right-handers. And, of course, you've had a good year against them as well, and making the most of it, huh?
Thanks, guys. You're really talking me up. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, it certainly was a solid shot up the middle there. What were you thinking in that situation with Urena up and, of course, Raffy on deck and the bases loaded?
Yeah, they had been throwing me a lot of sinkers in. I've been kind of chasing it and kind of forcing it. Kind of just wanted to get one out, a little bit out over the plate and just stay inside it. I've been coming around them a little bit, just kind of a little bit longer than I would have liked on that swing, so on some of the swings. So just wanted to stay short, inside it, all those cliches, but thankful it came through right there.
Rob, I want to take you back to last night if we can. It was a wild 10th inning, including Mickey Gasper making his major league debut in a key spot. I'm sure you kind of have an appreciation of what he did, a couple of hitters ahead of you, but you're facing Pennington, who I'm sure you didn't know very much about. Could you tell us what stood out to you about your game-winning hit to end the game last night?
I had faced him in Texas, swung first pitch, cutter in. But yeah, I was watching a couple of the right-handers before me last night. Kind of started sinker away, and then cutter in. So I was taking the first pitch, kind of just wanted to see which one he was going to start me out with, and then kind of sitting on the other location, just kind of take a little bit of a gamble. So he started me off with a cutter in, and then I think a sinker away, and then I just figured he'd kind of go back to his bread and butter, which is it was just cutter and slider. And then I faced him again tonight, and he snuck a fastball by me and threw a good pitch. So, as a platoon guy, you got to do your homework, you got to do your research, and kind of think through the game if you're not playing, and look at the scouting reports and things like that. Take some educated guesses, because you guys know the pitching is just too good to just kind of go up there and take some wild swings.
Well, Rob, so many young players are here, especially right now, and you really stepped up into a leadership role on this team. Is that something that comes naturally to you?
I don't know if it's natural, but I think the younger guys see that I care how they're doing. We care about their development, how they're doing away from the field, and I try to be as genuine as possible. It's a long season, and there's a lot of guys who are getting called up and down, and it's trying. But you see young guys step up last night, like Mickey, like you were talking about, and we've used a lot of different pitchers, and there's a lot of guys banged up, so it's kind of like the next man up mentality. We're waiting for some of our big bats like T.O. and Tristan and some other guys to get back in the lineup, and I've been so impressed by the young guys, and they have so much energy. It's been really fun watching them on the base pass and just get better in general. I mean, you look up at the scoreboard, and Rafael is almost hitting 270. He's got a ton of RBIs, and he's just, every day it seems like he's playing either shortstop or center field, bouncing back and forth, and he's handled it so well. So it's been a joy to watch guys like him and Willier and Hamilton really step up, and it's been really fun to watch. And we got some other great veterans like Dom and things like that taking Hamilton under his wing. So it's been fun to watch.
And you've been a very important part of this, too. I'm just wondering, Rob, if you could reflect a little bit on your career path. Looking at the media guide, your career history, the Yankees, Toronto, Tampa Bay, Texas, Minnesota, before you came here. Last year, really the first full year that you had at the major league level. You're 33 years old. It's kind of, I guess, if you looked at that from afar, as I just did, it kind of feels like a career renaissance here. At age 33, how would you characterize what the last couple of years have been like for you in Boston relative to the rest of your career?
Yeah, it's almost improbable how bad I was and how long I kept going for. It doesn't make sense. But I've always prided myself on, not saying too much when I was younger and just trying to learn. And there's been a lot of ups and downs, but I've tried to just keep my head down and keep working and try to figure some things out. And I've had some great coaches and hitting departments and player development along the way that I have to give most of the credit to. But thankful for the sports system, my wife, my parents, and my friends just keeping me in there. But a lot of credit to player development and people putting me in good positions to succeed. But I'm very thankful for the city of Boston and the staff here. It's been I just feel very thankful that I've had some people believe in me. Sometimes you kind of give up on yourself when things aren't going well at the highest level, but I've had really good people help me along the way, and I've always yearned for more information and always been okay with failing and trying to get better in the meantime. So just very thankful for where I'm at, and a lot of Tylenol and Advil and things like that too.
Well, we're glad you're here, Rob. We just got word that we've gone over the $1 million mark in our Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. $1,067,436. And you're here now in your third year. You know what it's all about, right? The Jimmy Fund, the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute.
The city of Boston, it just, I talked about it today, just the way the city kind of rallies around this, the telethon. And it's, it's one of the things that the players look forward to most, just to talk talk to some of the families, the parents, the kids. They're going through something, so it's hard to wrap your head around as a parent, something as tough as cancer. But to see the joy on these kids' faces in the fight, and the love and support from their parents and things like that, it's been truly special. And it's something that we look forward to every year. And it's amazing getting over $1 million, but I'm sure the city of Boston's got a couple more, hopefully, in their hearts.
Well, thank you very much, Rob. Congratulations, and thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Rob.
Very pensive guy.
I think if people haven't heard him speak before, so thoughtful, giving credit to everybody else. But, here's a guy who could have packed it in. Spent a lot of time in the minors over the course of his career. And now at 33, he's a really important part of the team. The game-winning hit last night. He hit third the last two games without Duran. He can play all over the outfield. He's a decent base runner. And obviously a really good guy to have on a team. So give him a lot of credit. He was giving everybody else credit, coaches and everybody else. But he's the one who believed in himself and stuck with it and did the hard work to become a better player. And he's fully a major league player now. I don't think he's going to have to worry about going back to the minors anytime soon.
And it's not an easy role when you're not sure when you're playing. You're a platoon sort, but he's done it so well and has helped so many others. One California donor had a $100,000 gift, and that pushed us over the $1 million mark. So
wow,
we still have time to go up till 11 o'clock, and Rob Bradford will be joining Cooper Boardman for more after we sign off. But first, we'll have the rest of the postgame show coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
Swing by the newly renovated CCL Homescape showroom in Abington, featuring the H3 window from Sierra Pacific. With the Sierra Pacific H3 windows, you can choose from 50 exterior colors and 8 interior wood species, and each window is protected by a low-maintenance, highly durable exterior cladding that will stand up to the harsh New England weather for years to come. CCL and Sierra Pacific. Nobody's ever built a window like this before. Go to cclco.com to learn more.
BJ's Wholesale Club has been taking care of families in our communities for 40 years. The BJ's Charitable Foundation is proud to join this year's Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon to support cancer research and care. The foundation helps families meet their essential needs by providing nutritious food and supporting education and health and wellness. BJ's Wholesale Club, founded in Massachusetts, offers families unbeatable value, with savings up to 25% off grocery store prices every day. Visit bjs.com to learn more.
I'll tell you what's not boring. Good air conditioning. Hey, it's Bradfo. Join me talking baseball every Tuesday at 4:30 with Jones and Mago, courtesy of McFarland Energy, the HVAC experts from Greater Boston to the Cape at McFarlandEnergy.com.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturrow Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue? Yeah. Crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks, "Want to test drive the Rogue?" I'm like, "Let's go." We're driving when Laura says,
"Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine."
I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, "Okay, wasn't expecting that." Laura goes,
"Check this out."
She shows me the miles per gallon, and I'm like, "Wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy."
These new Nissan Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra. Get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue Gas all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment. Excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien.
Look at your cup holder. It's empty, and you're feeling thirsty. Head to a nearby convenience store and fill it with a Pepsi Zero Sugar, Mountain Dew, or Starry. Grab a delicious, refreshing Pepsi for the road.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
All right, well, a lot of good accomplished today in the first day of the WEEI Ness and Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, presented by Arbella Insurance, which is still going on, by the way. We've already raised over $1 million for cancer research. And oh yeah, on top of that, the Red Sox beat the Texas Rangers tonight by a score of 9-4. You're listening to the Nissan postgame show. Hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the Nissan end of summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. Joe Weil with you inside the WEEI Red Sox studios. And before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Before we recap the baseball, here's how you can donate to the fight against cancer. You can call our toll-free phone number, 877-738-1234. You can donate online at www.jimmyfund.org. And you can also text to give. Text K-Cancer to 20222 to donate $25. The Red Sox winning 9-4 tonight over the Texas Rangers, so they're now 63-55. And a good chance that they're going to pick up a game on the Kansas City Royals for that third wild card spot, because The Twins have a 13-3 lead over the Royals in the top of the ninth inning in Minnesota. We'll get to that later on in our Subaru of New England scoreboard update, but want to tell you that the Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. And tonight, Red Sox pitchers had 8 strikeouts, so that means another $400 to the Jimmy Fund to help strike out cancer. Arbella, here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Cutter Crawford had 4 of those strikeouts, and his final line does not reflect how well he pitched tonight, because his final line is this: 5 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. But he carried a perfect game into the 6th inning, then gave up a single to Carson Kelly. Leody Taveras followed with a single. Marcus Semien stroked an RBI double, and then Corey Seager walked. So he left with the bases loaded and 1 run allowed at that point, and then Cam Booster allowed all the inherited runners to score. But Cutter Crawford does pick up his 8th victory of the season. Jose Urena, the loser, he goes to 3-8. Kenley Jansen ends up wrapping up his 22nd save of the season. Mic drop. Kenley boys always up, never down. For every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, the Red Sox Radio Network will donate $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should too. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to Cars for Kids to donate your car today. That's Cars with a K. 1 home run tonight. It came from Connor Wong, a 3-run shot in the 5th inning that gave the Red Sox at that point a 6-0 lead. And the Brock Holt half inning did really well for the Red Sox. He came on with Joe Castiglione, and the Red Sox ended up scoring 5 runs in that frame, and that proved to be the difference. Red Sox 9-4 winner today over the Texas Rangers. And for every double the Red Sox hit, we'll donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association, brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org and find the right plan for you and your family. The Red Sox hit 3 doubles today. Rafael Devers hit his 31st double of the season that drove in the game's first run in the 1st inning. And a big hit for Rafael Devers because he came into today's game 2 for 19 over his last 5 games. And with the RBI that he was able to record tonight, he's now at 627 in his career. That is tied with Ted Williams for 2nd most by a Red Sox player 27 or younger. Jim Rice has the top spot there. But also David Hamilton hit a double. Connor Wong hit a double. Red Sox bang out 12 hits tonight as part of a 9-4 win over the Texas Rangers. You're listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. Hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. Coming up next, we'll tell you about the scores around the league with the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. We'll also tell you who the Mike's amazing player of the game is, and then on top of that, preview tomorrow's series finale against the Rangers. You're listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. Hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. Back with more of the Nissan Postgame Show right after this, along the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hi, it's Joe. Summertime's the perfect time for fresh grilled burgers. And today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, ground beef and turkey are on sale. Get value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef or 93% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey, just $2.77 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time, order free curbside pickup, or get delivery. It's time to grill up some burgers. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Home Base, a Red Sox Foundation and Mass General program, is dedicated to healing the invisible wounds of war for veterans of all eras, service members, military families, and families of the fallen through world-class clinical care. Join us this September and